Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. Welcome to the end of the week. Well done for getting through it. Oh, it has been a long one, so very well done.
Emergency host initiated.
Thank you very much for the host, Bree. It's been a long one for you, Kian.
It really has.
Mm-hmm. Kian is coming to us live from her Surface computer.
Yeah, if I sound crunchier today, that'd be why. I've had a whole host of PC-related issues this week, which have been not fun to diagnose and solve. They're not quite fixed yet, but nearly. Hopefully, by this time next week, everything will be back in order for me.
Yeah. It'd be awful if we had to do Metal Gear and you were still like this.
Oh yeah, it'd be terrible.
Yeah. But today you have joined us. You have fought past your computer issues to be here.
Yes.
Originally, I was going to play this game by myself, but I was swayed by my friends and family and supporters to have Kian on, because I hear you have some thoughts and facts about this game.
I played a lot of this video game when it came out.
Mm-hmm.
I then played a lot of this video game again when it came out on the PlayStation Vita.
Yes.
I have lots of thoughts about this game, and I also have lots of thoughts about its sequel, but I will not get too deeply into the sequel, because today we are playing Hotline Miami 1.
Yeah. So, hey to everyone joining us. Hi, Kath. Hi, Stein. Hi, Gotcha Tendo. Hey, Charles. And I think I saw Bree hosting us, so hello to all of you.
Yeah, hey everybody.
This game can get quite loud and...
Access granted.
Yo, thank you.
Charles.
Thank you, Dildine.
Thank you, Dildine.
This game can get quite loud, and I can get into quite a trance with it, so please do say if the audio is off in the stream chat.
Yes, especially with me having a wonky microphone setup today, audio suggestions would be good. Also, this game is very violent.
Yep.
It is very gory, and it has a lot of flashing lights. Those are important things to be aware of if you do not know what Hotline Miami is.
Yeah, I'm just going to put an epilepsy warning right up front. Actually, good shout. There you go. Yeah, so it's also got some of the fucking most disgusting faces I've ever seen in pixel art.
The grimiest pixel art you've ever seen. The snottiest pixel art you've ever seen. I'm a Guy Ritchie character.
I'm here to tell you how to kill people. This game is controlled with your WASD keys and mouse. Oh, thanks, Colin Campbell.
You got a WASD over to him.
Press the left mouse button to punch. Aim for the face. Once you knock someone out, you have to finish them. Do this, you press space. You got it? Are you sure? Left mouse button to punch. Space to finish. This is 2012. This is a tutorial. Do you understand me? Don't mess this up. So yeah, you play as this person here, Jacket, and it's all top down, and you die in one hit, so don't fucking get hit. Press the right mouse button next to it to take it. I think I skipped past some dialogue because I kept punching. And you press the left mouse button to swing it. Did that get through your thick skull? Did it? Right mouse to pick up, left mouse to swing it. Are you even listening? Whoop, through the door. I missed. Well done, so let's get to the gun, shall we? You go in and get the shotgun in the blue room. You do it the same way you picked up the bat. Just press the right mouse button. Can you handle that? Use the shift button to look for enemies out of view. It's very useful for not getting yourself killed. You press the scroll wheel to lock onto enemies. Just make sure to place your crosshair over them first. Right mouse button to grab, shift to look. Yep, cool.
Go ahead and kill a guy in a yellow room.
This is glass here. You can shoot.
Yeah,
through
the
that.
windows. You can shoot through windows. Sums up the basics, however. There's always more tricks to learn. You can throw any weapon you pick up by pressing your right mouse button. You can use doors to knock enemies over. Guns are very loud and alert your foes.
This is very gradually shifting into Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin.
So plan your moves and use melee weapons when you can, Peter! No, this is Lois. That's Lois. God damn it. You'll just get yourself killed anyway. That's the most important line of the tutorial, I think.
Mm-hmm. Part 1.
Part 1. Phone calls. I wanna let this sit for a moment, because I think this is one of the best intros in all of video games.
Oh, I'm glad Will is here, Kath.
I mean, you can keep moving. I just
wanted
to. I like this ambiance.
Mm-hmm. And who do we have here? You don't know who you are? Maybe we should leave it that way. But I know you.
Is this the voice?
Really a chicken.
Is this the voice you want to go for with this guy?
I'm not going to keep this
important.
up. Yeah. But I know you. Look at my face. We met before, haven't we?
I don't know you! Why are you here? You're no guest of mine!
Do you really want me to reveal who you are? Knowing oneself means acknowledging one's actions. As of lately, you've done some terrible things. You don't remember me? I'll give you a clue. Does April the 3rd mean anything to you? Do you know what day it is tomorrow, Jack? I believe that was the day of our first encounter. You look like you might be remembering something.
April 3rd, 1989, Miami, Florida.
We're in an apartment with a bed and the biggest clothes trunk you've ever seen. Kian has already been plushified.
Oh no! I'm plushy. Look at this lion green NES.
Yeah, it's impressive. It's got 2 controllers here. What's this stuff?
I have no idea. I think those are cartridges.
Oh, of course they are. Yeah, they've got the strip.
Yeah.
We got a kitchen.
Yeah, some crumbs on the table.
Left a blazer on the floor, and looks like almost like a football jersey.
I'm glad you said that. I can't help but see it as an Owu face.
We've got the bath, which we either have a bath that has a different coloured interior to its exterior, or we leave it full.
Both the actions of a psychopath.
Yeah. We've also got a floor shower. Like this is a university accommodation. We left a cookie on the floor. The biggest cookie you'll ever see. Oh, and we've got some messages. You have one new message.
One new message.
Beep! Hi, this is Tim at the bakery. The cookies you ordered should be delivered by now. A list of ingredients are included. Make sure that you read them carefully. Click. See, I told you it was a cookie. It's from the bakery.
Yeah, cookie. Hang on.
The target is a briefcase. Discretion is of essence. Leave target at point F32, inside the dumpster. Failure is not an option. We'll be watching you. That was a very disappointing cookie, but I guess we got a job to do.
Perhaps it'll be more fulfilling once you've digested it. Giving it some time.
Into our fucking DeLorean. I didn't give that any time.
Hey, you have a DeLorean in this game.
Yeah.
Can you tell that this game is, not only set in the 80s, but like has a very clear...
The 80s.
Yeah. The aesthetic.
Alright, let's grip our dick mask.
Hey, it's Richard.
Yeah.
The dick. Dick cock.
That's what they call him down the club. DeLoreans run really badly? Awesome. Weren't they shut down because the owner was like smuggling cocaine in them?
Anyway, you just murdered that man.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh!
Well,
I thought I
murdered you!
He was like, immediately, hands off dick, spraying piss across the bathroom to get to me. Alright, so yeah, as Lozel said, this is our no death run, so I'm afraid the stream is over.
Yep. Goodbye, everybody.
But yeah, that was fun. Alright. To restart. I will get very familiar with this key. There we go. So yeah, the way this game works is you kill everybody on a stage, and then you go upstairs and get a checkpoint of sorts.
Are there people in the chat who are not familiar with Hotline Miami somehow?
That's a good question. If you haven't played Hotline Miami, or if you don't know what it is, please raise your hand. Most important thing about Hotline Miami, soundtrack fucks.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, so some weapons like this knife are bladed, so when you throw them, they have a chance to kill a person.
Yeah. There you go.
And killing people quicker in like quick succession will net you a better combo. I can't go through this way.
This game's soundtrack is amazing. I have it on vinyl.
Oh, nice.
If you want to know what kind of nerd I am, and also how much I liked this video game.
I'm just gonna back off, I think. Ah, no! I played with fire there.
Yep. A little anecdote is that you're making expert use of the lock-on feature here, which multiple people I am aware of have played through this whole game not knowing that there is a lock-on button, despite them telling you in the tutorial. To be fair, the game doesn't require you to use it in the tutorial, so it's very easy to just not read that part.
Yeah.
Anyway, this guy's just, having a rough time of it.
There we go. Just snap his neck real quick. I definitely hit someone, I heard the noise. Yeah, I definitely didn't use the lock-on function a lot before the first time I played it, but then I played Dark Souls.
I'll say this, the lock-on... Ooh, sorry.
You good?
Ooh, cough. Lock-on is a lot more useful if you are playing this on a controller.
Oh yeah, I bet. Hello.
Well...
I need that briefcase.
Yep. Now, this is like the Hitman briefcase, right? Locks on to people.
Oh. I mean, if I lock on, I'm sure.
Access granted.
Yo, Abby, thank you for subscribing.
Frog, cock clown, 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 frog.
You cannot throw the briefcase. I'm sorry to say.
Cock clown.
Were you there on the Wednesday stream, Kian, when we discovered what the clown emote I have in text-to-speech sounds like?
No, and because I have the stream muted, I still didn't hear it.
It is. It is.
Pleasant trip.
Yo, Master Chaos the Void Queen. I love your name. Thank you very much for joining, for following. But yeah, you may want to reconsider that follow, because the text-to-speech for the clown emote is frog cock clown.
No!
Yeah, it's real bad. Oh, anyway, we got that briefcase. Let's throw it in the dumpster.
Yep. Oh, who's there? I can hear you. I know you're there. It's Tutorial Man. He's back.
I know you're here, Spider-Man.
I know you're here, Spider-Man. Anyway, it's time for the first boss of this game. Congratulations!
Oh, whoops. We really shouldn't have had that cookie.
Went down bad, Also, don't vomit into your DeLorean. Those things are hard to clean, I can only imagine.
You just go back in time to a point where you did vomit in it. Alright, we get a rank after every level. B! That's not bad.
Nice. The highest rank you can get in this game is A+. There was a lot. I put a lot of time into this game, attempting to get A+ ranks on every level of the game.
Yep.
And there's one level in particular I was never able to get A+ on. Every other level I could do. That one level in particular, fucking couldn't. Don't worry, I will point it out when we get to it.
Sure. Yeah. And yeah, Master Chaos the Void Queen. I'm just gonna call you Void Queen. That sounds good. What's with all the numerous pronouns? I have a lot of people on my streams. I do a lot of collabs with people, and I just want to make sure that everyone gets their pronouns right. Yeah. New mask! It's Rasmus!
Oh, he's a little owl guy.
Alright, let's stop at the convenience store on the way home. What's up?
Hey there, man. Haven't seen you around. Thought something might have happened to you. Seemed really down over losing your girlfriend. Don't remember seeing you after that. Maybe we should talk about something else. So after a midnight snack, huh? But don't worry about it. It's on the house. Good to see you. Have a nice night.
Got ourselves a 6-pack.
Nice.
Much like a casino, this game flashes lights at you so you don't know what time of day it is.
You know, it's the blue and purple hour.
Yeah, the synthwave hour. Delicious water. Which I think Jacket here should drink more water. You have one new message. Beep. Beep. Hello, it's Linda. I need a babysitter right away. Get a few kids that need to be disciplined here. Or got a few kids, I should say. At East 7th Street. Make sure you have a long talk with them. I really need someone to get through to these rascals. And like last time, please be discreet. Click.
Before you go, you should check your kitchen table there.
Oh yeah. Thank you for subscribing to our newsletter. We appreciate your interest in our cause. America is a tune. It must be sung together. 50 blessings. Or maybe so blessings.
So blessings.
We just left this pizza on the floor. Oh my god, look at all the mold under our mat.
Is that... I hope that's... I'm hoping those are like the frayed edges of the matted carpet there and not molds.
Yeah. But you know, there is blood everywhere. I don't think Jackie here is the most hygienic of people.
This slovenly bachelor lifestyle.
Brum brum. No talk. I think this is my favorite track.
It's really good. Rasmus has an eye for secrets. I can't bop along like Cass is, but please imagine your mind's eye
Yeah.
I am.
This is the trouble of being a plushie.
Yep. I'm a big fan. So if you press a little lesser known technique, if you press space while holding a gun, you will take people as a human shield.
Mm-hmm. I was looking through my achievements the other day, and I only got that achievement after getting the sixth level done. Anyway, we got a gun. It shows how many rounds we have down there. There we go.
Yeah. By the way, Cass, should have asked you this prior to the stream. Do you want to get the true ending for this game, or?
I'm thinking this is more like a one-off stream. But if I do, enlighten me as how we get the true ending.
So you see that little pink pixel that's on the ground there? You have to find all of those.
Oh Christ! Did we miss the one in the first level?
You did miss the one of the first level.
Awesome.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Oh my Jesus! And you have to wear the Rasmus mask.
The Rasmus mask just makes them float up and down.
Right. Okay.
They are static if you do not have Rasmus. They move if you are wearing Rasmus.
Okay. Okay. Whew.
I remember where most of them are anyway.
Excellent.
Yeah. So it's funny. This game is not quite a stealth game.
No.
But the way that you can not really play it that way, but you can kind of be a little stealthy, kind of do ambushing, people. I remember initially seeing that score screen thinking exposure was a bad thing, but it's actually something that extends your combos, is getting seen by lots of people at once.
I see. Wait, we know this guy.
Hi there, welcome. Oh, you didn't need to order. Your pizza's already done. Had a feeling you were on your way here, huh? Well, let's just leave it at that for now, shall we? Don't worry about paying. It's on the house.
Thank you very much for the pizza. I love that you equip it like a weapon.
Yeah.
Makes the same noise. This person's really going at their pizza.
Okay. What's my favorite type of moss is being asked of us in the chat.
Probably the one
be
those
real.
kids at my school tried to smoke to get high.
That story is great. Have you told that story on stream?
I think I've told it on stream, but I think we've got
Yeah.
lots of people here who may not have heard it. So when there's a break in the action,
Yeah.
I'll repeat.
Yeah. I don't have a good answer for this other than I like the moss in Deltarune. The Deltarune moss is very good.
Moss sounds like it could be the name of a character in Deltarune.
Yeah. Moss is the name of that that VR game where you're like the friend of a little mouse.
Yeah. Oh, I like this like pink you've made me, Cat.
This is very, I think, appropriate for this game.
I think especially
game's
with
palette.
the Metal Gear Solid 2 background I didn't change behind me.
Yeah. Lazar asks, did they remove the lock-on feature in the sequel due to how underused it was in first? As far as I remember, the lock-on is still in the second game. They just don't tell you about it.
I haven't played the second game, but I've heard mixed things about it.
Some of those things she's heard from me.
Yeah.
Witness claims seeing monster leaving the scene.
What that could be about.
Yeah. Curious.
Ooh, nice curry. Gotcha, tender.
Listen, okay, it's definitely not talking about you, because if you saw a big owl leaving a scene, you wouldn't think that's a monster. You'd think, oh, look, that's a little lovely owl friend who's learned to walk on two legs.
You have one new message. I hope it's about the owl friend. This is Thomas from the Methadone Clinic. We've scheduled a short meeting for you tonight. We're at Northwest 184th Street, Pump 105, and don't worry, we know discretion is of importance to our clients. Click. Do you have a picture of your curry, Gotcha Tender? Do you want to throw it into the snacks channel on my Discord?
Just the advanced owl going shopping.
Alright, overdose. So we got
Tip,
Tony.
pay attention to details. Yeah, Tony, Fists of Fury.
Your fists kill. I quite like Tony.
Tony is one of the best masks in the game. So, nice. Tony, fists kill and executions are way shorter. You only need to do one button press to kill somebody who is on the ground.
Ooh, branching path here. We can go left or right. I think I'm going to take
choices.
a weapon with me.
For the any percent speedrun route where you do not have all the masks, Tony is the preferred mask.
Okay.
If you have all the masks already unlocked, there is one mask that is considered better than Tony, but for the most part, Tony is the best mask in the game.
For any percent, is it better to go left or right?
Ask your heart what it desires.
I think for any percent, you shouldn't sit here for 30 seconds trying to decide.
Probably not.
Yeah, Kian is the font of all game knowledge. She knows a lot. Ah! And a moss connoisseur.
I meant to point it out in the last level, but I guess I will keep my eyes out for it this level.
Go in front of them there. I have a very good memory of some of these levels because they were ones I got stuck on, and as I got further into the game, I got better at it basically, and so I don't remember the second half of the game as well.
Yeah, I feel that.
Oh. Complete fucking mess.
Well, okay, what's hard to convey if you've never played this game is that when you're holding a human shield, your controls completely change, and that no longer do you really use the mouse to aim. Like your aiming is both dependent on your mouse and the movement, the direction you're moving in, which makes it very disorienting.
And if you're expecting to finish somebody by pressing space and you click a few times, you're just gonna waste your ammo.
Yeah. Anyway, we are hugging.
Yeah.
Hugging this man.
Coach Tendo asks, is moss actually edible? And that's a good question that I don't have the answer to.
Yeah, I cannot give an answer, and that I would trust.
Ah, there we go.
Hey,
Nice.
there's a puzzle piece in that bathroom. I don't know if you care. If you want me to point them out.
The tiniest piece of bubble gum.
Yep.
Hey.
Hey.
I wonder what it could be spelling.
Yeah. Going forward, do you want me to point those out or not?
Yes, please.
Okay. All right.
What's edible, but may contain large amounts of germs? Like people.
Like people.
I took that level very slow. I doubt I'm going to get a good B. B for baseline.
According to mosslovers.com, yes, moss is edible, so you can eat moss.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, Charles.
Thank you, Charles. We love mosslovers.com. Yeah, C. C for chomp on some moss, you idiot.
Your playstyle was generic there.
Yeah, I got generic in the last level too. I think generic is lots of guns. Yo, is this the katana? Yeah.
Yeah. What does katana mean? It means Japanese sword.
We're at the VHS Palace.
Baby. That's how you know it's the 80s. Rental places don't exist anymore.
Are they playing something there? I think so.
Maybe?
It looks like their thumbs are wiggling. And they got like a cable hooked up to them. This looks like a porno. This looks like a person like I just did it in my seat, but obviously my VTuber doesn't have that range of motion. Oh hey.
Hey dude, good to see you again. Did you hear about the massacre the other night? Bunch of Ruskies, I heard. No loss, if you ask me. You say some maniac wearing a rubber mask did it. Sounds like a scene straight from a slasher flick, huh? Oh yeah, I have the perfect film for you. One on the desk. Take it. It's on the house. Enjoy yourself, dude.
I didn't realize this guy's name was McCarthy. Also, hey Lenorn and Musical Mercenary, welcome to the stream. Abby says, Cassie, you're too young for this, but all video stores has a section which was cut off with funky tapes. You're like 2 years older than me, Abby.
And anyway, Abby, I knew about that because they made jokes about it on The Simpsons.
Alright. What are they saying in the paper now? Nothing. Is there interactable every level, or is it just like sometimes?
Depends.
Oh, here we go. Another massacre has been reported on Northwest 184th Street. A string of gang-related violence throughout Miami. Hey, it's Kate from Hotline Miami's dating service. We've set up a date.
That's the name of the game.
We set up a date for you this evening. She'll be waiting for you at Southwest 53rd Place. As usual, make sure you wear something fancy. Click. Ooh. Well, we should get.
Gotta be dressed to the nines, you know.
Where's our
Your Sunday best.
Where's our football jersey? Where's our Uwu shirt? Oh, we can do the door trick. Where you like stand at a door so it wiggles, and then enemies just run into it.
That is a crucial Hotline Miami strat.
Oh, hey, Punish Mandy, welcome back. I say welcome back. Like, you were here earlier. You were here on Wednesday. Gmod physics. Jacket's just yelling, door stuck! Decadence. So we unlocked Aubrey, which gives us more guns.
More guns!
I think I'm going to stick with Tony.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
Oh! That's what I get for not pressing shift to look around. You can walk around the whole level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scope the
it's
place
this
out.
level.
Yep. I think, I might be presumptuous saying this. I think this is the iconic Hotline Miami level.
Yeah. And the iconic song.
Yes, absolutely.
Oops. Oh god, they all fucking heard me. Oh, there we go. We died through that wall. Woof. Ah, here we go. Shit! I keep pressing right click too many times.
Bad trade.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dodged. Hey! Okay. I'm gonna clear out this room. A lot of my strategy in Hotline Miami is waiting for the door waiting for them to walk next to the door. Good, that guy didn't see me. There we go.
Oh, yeah!
And we got the samurai sword.
Hell yeah.
Hmm. Oh! Oh! Oh no, it's my dad on the rug. Ooh, that was close.
Yep. So you'll note that bladed weapons very viscerally cut people in half.
Hmm. They also, you also don't need to like finish people off with them all the time. Ah!
Yeah. Well.
If you throw them, it can hit the hilt.
Yeah. If it hits the hilt, they'll get knocked out. If you hit them with the blade, it will kill them. But then you won't be able to retrieve the weapon.
Yeah. That's not what I wanted. Oh! I forgot where people are. You can get serious tunnel vision playing this game. And yeah, like this is hyper violence.
If you hadn't caught on to that is this game's thing yet, yeah.
Oh boy.
That is this game's note that it plays. But it plays it very well.
This is the game that should have had the grandmas hate this game advertising.
I wouldn't have put it past Denison and Devolver, to be honest.
What does the P on my thing mean?
So that means pick up.
Oh, right. So I've got to pick up next to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, there's the secret.
I believe the P next to pickups was removed in Hotline Miami 2 because nobody knew what the fuck it meant.
Oh my god, the sword gets like stuck in them when you finish them off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That wasn't it. No. Can you cut bullets out of the air in this game? I don't think so. I think you just die. No.
No.
Didn't work.
No.
Yeah, this is definitely one of the levels I remember.
Yep. Now, about bullets in this game, there's okay, this game's weird. It's made in Game Maker, which is not a dig against the game, just that, this game has a bunch of weird stuff relating to its programming that becomes noticeable if you play this game for a long time. Not to do this game's discredit, just the things you kind of pick up when you are like score chasing or speedrunning this game. Bullets in this game are weird. As has been well established by this point in the stream, everybody dies in one hit to a weapon or a bullet. Mostly. Sometimes bullets graze off you and don't kill you. Sometimes bullets graze off enemies and don't kill them. Why? Completely fucking random.
Good thing this guy didn't hear that. That guy did, though. Oh, good. I was still locked onto that guy, so the bullets went through.
Stray bullet hit him. Excellent.
Ooh. Nice. We did it.
Yeah.
Reminds me of Bloody Mess in Fallout New Vegas. Yeah, that's this game.
Yep.
Everything is red and visceral. Gotta do everything myself, huh? Oh,
Time
God.
for the second boss. This one got you.
Yeah. Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot we need a gun.
Yep.
Or more specifically, the shotgun.
Assault rifle does well as well, but you know, shotguns eat better.
Oh God, please, don't. Oh. No, we fucking, Oberyn Martelled him. Yeah, just get it over with. I knew it would end like this. Alright, P for pickup.
You're picking up chicks.
Forgot to get the pickup upstairs! Ah!
Okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Oh. And you got...
The true ending is not that important. Can you play this game non-violently? It'd be hard, I'd say.
Yeah, it's called turning off. Pacifist run. It's like ending Dark Souls 2. Oh, C+. I'll allow it. Just hug them. That's what you do when you press space. We got Don Juan.
Don Juan.
The only way to win is not to play. This is an 80s game. Oh no.
Poor dude.
Poor dude. Oh, they've got gendered bathrooms, but the colours are flipped.
Oh shit.
Oh, but they're not
wild
going
80s.
in.
What's that guy doing? It's like,
It's a
Is
good
he just-
question.
is he just jamming to the the guy on the left,
Oh.
where on this device, like,
Yeah, he's just hanging out of the jukebox, right?
I guess,
Like, that's got all the vinyls in it.
yeah.
And he's like saving his spot so no one else can have it.
Okay.
I don't know what this guy's doing. Like, it looks like there's something dripping off of him.
I think he's smoking.
Oh, of course, it's smoke. Lenore, he is not auto-fillating. That isn't a move in this game.
Hey there, welcome. You look well, sir. Are you alright? Are you sure it's okay for you to be drinking? Alright, I'll get you something special. Do you like it sweet or sour? Maybe you want it bitter? There you go, sir. Enjoy.
Oh, there it is. Whoop, thank you. Oh, you thought they were drunk and spilling their drink. I could see that.
That might also be true.
Yeah. A lot of drink. Hey, there we go. Part 1 complete.
Hey, easy.
Hang on, how long
This
have you been
game's
playing this? 50
easy.
minutes? That took me hours when I first played this game. Anyway, we're back here. Oh, it's you again. Looks like you've been busy since we last met. I see that you don't remember me. You remember me now, don't you? You still don't know who I am. You don't even know who introduced us, do you?
Why did you come back here? You're not a nice person, are you?
Oh. Oh.
You make me sick.
No! Thank you for popping in, Musical Mercenary. The picture is starting to take form here. I wonder if it's accurate. Some pieces don't quite seem to fit. Maybe I just don't like the way it looks. I think our time is up, but we'll meet again. Before you go, here's 4 questions to ponder. Find X on this triangle. Question number 1. Do you like hurting other people? Question number 2. Who are leaving messages on your answering machine? Question number 3. Where are you right now? And the final question, why are we having this conversation? That's all for now. See you soon.
I adore the apartment theme in this game, which is by Sunara. It's not Horse Steppin', that's the title screen music. What is this? Deep Cover.
Okay, yeah. I think it's really good.
Yeah.
Surveillance tape reveals master assailant, unidentified female abducted from the scene. Yeah. Good evening, this is Blake speaking. We have a job for you. There's a power outage over on 24th Northeast Street. I want you to take care of it. We already sent someone over a while ago, but it seems he didn't do a very good job. Head over there right away. They're expecting you. Keep it quick and clean. Click. It does have a good brain fog feel to it, Abby, you're right. This does feel like a space that doesn't exist.
Yeah. So this game came out in 2012. It was, an indie game made by, two people. They got a lot of, they licensed a bunch of music from a bunch of small artists who, have subsequently gotten quite a lot bigger since the release of this game. Who were less known at the time. Don Juan gives you lethal doors.
I'm taking that. I love doors. I love getting hit in the back of the head too.
And I think this game makes excellent use of its all the songs on the soundtrack. They despite none of the songs for this being written for this game, except there's one song that was explicitly written for this game, which I'll point out when we get there. But it makes very good use of using these established songs to establish place and time and mood very well.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, cool, nice. Getting in the back of the head is one of my favorite pastimes. Oh, good, Happy. I'm glad I'm not alone there. Yeah, let me just...
Nice.
Oh! Fuck! Should've locked on. Oh, there's a samurai sword there. No, not anymore.
Uba Abi.
It's calling your name, Abby. Whoop. Nice. Shouldn't have gotten up. Ah, crap! People are talking to you in Simlish. Yeah, I didn't know the music wasn't made for this game. That's really cool.
I know. Well, it's a bit of a mix. I know there's I know 3 songs offhand that were composed for this game. I don't know how, and I know the Sun and Ra tracks were made before for this game and just purposed for it. So it's a bit of a mix, but
yeah. Oops. Don't mind that.
The worst part about locking on is your cursor then going free the moment you kill the person you were locked onto.
Go. And then there's the one left over there. Who I can shoot through this window. Yeah!
Nice. This is the level I remember first, being my first real struggle with. This level has some nasty tricks.
Fuck, yeah, it does. No lethal duel, but I do have a knife.
Yeah.
Crap, yeah.
Yeah. Also, headphone warning for this level.
Yeah. Another gun. Or anything. I'll take this knife. Yeah, they got stuff in the fridge. Yeah, that looks great. I'd love to eat all that. It's like a clown threw up. Oh, secret weapon.
Pan! It's got hot water in it. Okay.
I love the idea of hearing this massacre downstairs and then somebody walks upstairs and throws a pan at you.
Okay, I think you throwing the pan made the water fall out. Because
damn.
that pan has hot water in it.
Oh.
And you can, if you just swing it at somebody and miss, the water will scald their face and then they will
Fucking God.
writhe on the ground.
Christ. I kind of want to die to see that happen.
Headphone warning for those out there.
Yep. Oh. That was good. Nope.
Oh.
I didn't get him.
I don't think I'd misremember that.
Yeah, exactly.
I hope I'm not misremembering that, because that would be very morbid for me to have just imagined.
Yeah. Oh, crap!
The knife is probably my favorite.
Knife's so good. It's so fast.
It's so fast.
Yeah, anyway, headphone warning. Dink! Where's that gun? Oh, it's in the other room, isn't it?
Yeah, they make you go through this hallway to get the gun.
Oh!
Nice. Hey, the song is calling out for Abby.
Alright.
Abby.
Headphone warning.
Headphone warning.
Did I get him? No. Yep.
That did.
Oh, okay.
Nice. Good job. Good job.
And we dealt with the employee who came in here earlier.
Clean. Discreet.
Clean. Good to your car. Take that knife. I play this like I play Hitman, where I just pick up everything in the level and take it home with me. Oh, did everyone see the Hitman Year 2 update news?
Looks crazy.
It's awesome. I cannot wait to get back to streaming Hitman.
Hell yeah.
It's gonna be a big year for Hitman on this channel, because for the anniversary we're doing Hitman Blood Money. And then there'll be all the Year 2 stuff. And yeah, you were there while we watched it, Cav. You got Graham!
It's Graham!
Oh, a new weapon. A bottle!
It's a bottle! Oh.
Sure. Oh no, they're beating up Chuck E. Cheese!
Oh no! Graham? Is it pronounced Graham or Graham? Graham.
Graham!
Graham.
Gramer.
Oh, hi there. Good to see you. I was a bit worried about you. City streets don't seem so safe anymore, you know? Well, with all the killings and all that, I mean. Don't worry about pain. You're my friend. Your money is no good here. Have a good night.
Oh. Kian has been unplushified.
No. Pew. So what's this you're grabbing here? Is this a box of like?
Is it like? Is it like a bag of popcorn?
Maybe. Might be.
Or like potato chips?
Maybe.
Yeah.
The great thing about Hotline Miami's art style is that everything is so very readable and easy to understand.
Yeah. Oh dear. Jackie didn't make it. Sorry, Lenore, you said the term roguelikes didn't turn you off. What are you talking about?
The roguelike mode in Hitman 3,
Oh,
I see.
yes, Freelancer. That looks so cool. Oh. Haven't played Hitman in a while. You should play it more. Yes, Harpy, yes, definitely. And Ami as a friend on the IO thing, so I can beat all your scores.
Make a contract for Cass.
Yeah. Throw a baseball at
Johnny Football.
It's Dave from Miami Pest Control. We need you. A client at Southwest 104th Street is having vermin problems. Try to handle it
Vermin?
and as swift as you can. Someone else will clean up for you after you leave. Make sure not to bother any of the neighbors. Click.
Hey, there's a naked lady in your bathroom.
Yeah. Is that a penis or is it just the tile?
Maybe it is her singular nipple.
It juts out. It's more like a plunger. Bomb blast heard all the way downtown. Viewers of twitch.tv/frogcast could hear it from miles around. Casualties still unknown. Charge remains. Several masked suspects witnessed at the where?
I wonder what kind of a newspaper collage Jacket is preparing to make with all these.
He's gonna make one of those ransom notes. I have your pizza.
Oh no!
Give me one big cookie. I do not want to throw up this time. Anyway, I'm gonna leave her alone.
Yeah. Give her some privacy.
Yeah, she's gotta pee in the sink. We all gotta do it from time to time. Fifth chapter. Full house.
Full house.
Oh.
Everywhere you look.
Yeah. Rest in peace,
Rest in
Bob
peace.
Saget. Ooh, Graham. Walk fast.
Walk fast.
I look like a squirrel. Look! Half-Life.
Half-Life.
Hi.
Hi.
Ah! The dog! The peeper puppy!
No. Peeper puppy. I call them peeper puppies. Remember where the crowbar... Where you leave the crowbar is my little tipperoo for you.
Tipperoo. Tipperary. Did you just fucking say gamer bottles, Kath, for places to pee? Christ. That's a vile term.
Yeah, there's another like, I mean, I don't think it was WoW invented, but I remember people saying it around the time of WoW. Another term along those lines that I never liked.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I should say it on the stream.
I think we're all grown up enough to talk about the big plunger nipples, so we can definitely talk about this.
We're adults enough to talk about poop socking.
Oh, yeah, that's fucking awful.
Yep.
But I mean, like, the accepted term in the WoW, like, community is a bio break, and it makes you sound like you're in like a fucking lab. No one asks, why is there a 3D printed symbol for Half-Life in that room? Damn. Fun fact, this game was released on Steam, and fuck! Oh.
No.
Oh. Sick.
Gachitendo asks, what is poop socking?
Oh. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah, unfortunately.
This game fuck.
Game fuck.
Oh.
Also, sorry,
Shit.
Lalzer, who is eating cake.
Yeah.
And
Fresh sponge cake. Ooh, that sounds lovely. Yeah. Is that in the snacks channel? Ooh, yeah, it does look good. Nice. Oh, that person just let me beat their friend's head in. Well, I don't know
like
if
him
they're
anyway.
friends.
You know, they're
Thank you.
acquaintances, alright? Workmates.
Yo, Thick Boiler, thank you very much for the follow. Great name. God,
You, Gotcha. I think Gotcha Tendo's onto something here. They want to return to the primordial soup.
Yep.
Humanity is too much. I am God.
Shit. You can't throw them.
Yeah. Dogs are a problem.
Yeah, they are. Dogs very much like a common enemy in games.
Yeah.
I hope one does not jump in through a window. Oh!
Oh! Thick Boiler says they are ruining Hotline Miami 2 with a fan mod. This is a fun background stream to watch as I suffer.
Hell yeah.
Do you mind divulging what fan mod? Because that's one thing about Hotline Miami 2 is that it had a very vibrant modding community because they had like a level editor built into the game and like people shared a lot of interesting level layouts. I wouldn't, like most level curation tools, I wouldn't say all of them are good necessarily, custom levels, but you
can make them.
You can make them.
That person just fucking survived a headshot. That's fine.
Yeah, he did.
I'm still locked on. Oh, shit.
Yeah, so as I was saying before, sometimes a bullet will just graze an enemy and they don't care.
Yep. They're very much full out New Vegas there.
Yep. Oh, hey, Nathan.
Hi, Nathan. I do like this trend of you coming into the streams and saying, "What up, YouTube? It's your boy Nathan." Like and subscribe. Long story short, suffered for hours changing character sprites and making levels is total pain in the ass because of the janky coding. It's for a dude named Dark Viper AU.
Oh, you're making a mod. That's
cool. Sick. Whoops. Well, you've... Oh god, don't look at me! Well, you've come at the right time, because this level's going to be the one where we talk about everything, because I'm never going to fucking finish it. Come at me, dog. Yeah!
Yeah!
I'm on a streak! Let's go!
Yeah!
Oops. Threw that one I meant to lock on. Whoa!
Ooh. Saw your life flash before your eyes there.
Alright.
Nice.
Got that crowbar.
4-1 done.
I presume there's something I can open with it?
Yeah, can you go outside right now? I'm actually curious. Or do you have to do it at the end of the level?
Yeah, I get to the end.
Yeah, well, yeah. So then leave it on this floor, unless you remember to take it at the end of the.
Yeah, I'll leave it there.
Yeah,
that's where it came from. Leave it next to this fallen house of cards. I guess it's hard
Dominoes.
To build. Dominoes, yeah.
I don't know.
Tiny beer pong.
Maybe they're playing mahjong. You never know.
Okay.
I've heard quite a lot of mafia members like mahjong. Perhaps those mafia members were all in Japan, but I don't see how that's relevant.
This is the optimal way to play Hotline
absolutely.
Miami. Can't wait to get that generic playstyle. It's very judgy, this game. Is that the walkthrough? Is that a walkthrough bathroom? Yeah, you gotta walk past the full bath to get into the rest of the flat.
No wonder the rent for this place is... It's no, you know what? No, it's for it. It's probably not cheap.
Yeah, especially Miami. Okay. So we got a guy there who isn't going to be able to see through the door. Still sitting down.
Doesn't care.
Everything's chill. Nice.
Nice. Good job.
Whew. Whew. Sorry if I'm not interacting with the chat enough. I'm just kind of like, kill. Alright, so.
She is in that game. Yeah, so don't go into the car. No. Go instead around the building.
Ooh. God, I hope I meet the Ninja Turtles. Boop. I think I get it now. This whole thing, all that's happened, it's just a dream, right? It's all just a bad dream, isn't it? I knew it. Jones!
Jones!
Okay.
Alright.
I can't step in the poop water.
Nope.
There I go. Please pet the dying man. that feels a bit... I don't know what that is, but the emotion it inspired within me was awful. Oh, Gotcha Tendo says it's 3D chess. Isn't...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like from Star Trek. Whew. Cast redeemed pet the dying man. B-, okay.
Hey, take that.
Take it. Oh, it's Dennis.
Dennis!
Oh, and Jones.
Yes, that's what you got there, was a mask.
Ah,
Hey, it's the Magnum.
Did I kill 5 people or 6?
Good evening. How are you doing? Look a bit distracted. Something got you worried? These are harsh times we're living in, I know. Haven't seen many customers lately. Maybe they've lost their taste for pizza. Maybe it's time to close shop once and for all. Anyway, got your order right here. Take care now.
The Ninja Turtles were here. They'd keep ordering pizza. You've been replushified by...
What?
Oh god. Oh, it's newspaper clippings. It's not the top of the bed or whatever this is tearing apart. She's having a bath. It's got like a sock and a rubber duck.
I guess that doesn't actually answer our question about the bath, if it's pre-filled all the time or...
Yeah. Mass murders continued last night. 12 bodies. Again, connections to local Russian mafia. Police denies rumors of a vigilante movement. They were seen playing mahjong.
So hey, people who don't know anything about this game, what the fuck do you think the plot of this game is thus far? It is intentionally very obtuse what the fuck is going on in this game.
Now, I finished this game in like 2014 or whatever, so I don't remember what's going on. But I like your theory of nuclear war. Gotcha, Tendo. Kill people? Drug-fueled vigilantism? Oh my god, have you played Katana Zero, Kian?
I've not played Katana Zero yet.
Okay, in the theme of hyper-violent, colourful indie games where you die in one hit, we should do a stream takeover where you play Katana Zero and I talk.
Ooh, that's exciting. That's an exciting prospect.
Because I played that game last year, in probably a really bad headspace for it, but I really enjoyed it.
Well, you know.
Yeah.
Mona thinks we're a contract killer. Yeah, these are all good guesses, I think.
Abby Alien thinks we're Keanu Reeves. But yeah, hi, it's Dom from Hotel Blue. We need you tonight. Our receptionist went home due to stomach problems, and we have some VIPs who'll be staying with us today.
Oh, their stummy hurt. Their stummies hurt.
I forgot the word VIP existed.
Oh, I thought you were doing
caps.
I thought you were doing a bit.
No, I just can't think. Make sure to give them a great stay. That'll be a top priority this evening. Now get going. Jacket is better than our Corvo because he's not going to burst in on a woman in the bath. Ah, sup, dude? This is the creepiest face I've ever seen. Yeah, thanks. We're pretty lucky to get a parking spot right outside the apartment.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, this apartment in the endless void. Okay, so we got Dennis, start with knife.
And then also, if you scroll down some more...
Jones, more gore!
More gore!
Let's do it. Doesn't help us at all. Oh. Oh no, this person's just pooping. And there are all these guns here.
Oh, it's just a bunch of waiters, you know?
This place is filled with penguins? Oh.
I keep that thing on me.
Wait, you don't shit with your piece? There we go.
I think that did the job.
Taking no chances. Oh my fucking god!
Yeah, the
Oh, I took a hit there.
Yep. See? It, you know,
Just
goes
some
both
waiters.
ways. Yeah. The typical experience in this level for the first time is thinking you're hot shit going into the restaurant part and getting shot by everyone instantly.
Yep. Perfect.
The idea of Jacket talking through a phone recorder is a Payday original. It is compliant with this game because, you know, of all the phone messages that Jacket receives, and Jacket does not speak at any point in these games. So I think that's like probably they were forced to come up with a clever solution for how to do a Payday character who doesn't talk, and I think that was a really, really cool stylistic choice to make.
So I can go out this window.
Yep.
Let's kill some. This is a room full of people. Okay. Yeah, I'm the best.
For a moment there, you were so cool, Cass.
Out the window. No.
You can go out the window. You gotta click.
Ah.
Oh!
Okay, I live here now. Oh. Whoop. Ah, submachine gun.
Yeah.
Oh.
That is not the kind of window you can shoot through.
Yeah.
Yeah!
There we go.
Good. Kill that man while he's on the toilet.
Again. What crime?
Again. War crime.
Oh. Oh. Whew.
Chapter clear. Good job. Look at how much gore there was.
Yeah. It wasn't that big of a difference, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Abby asks, wait, is the plot of this game that you are Biff from Back to the Future? You look like him when you die. Yeah, this is him having to deal with the fucking, like, time travel wraiths in the endless void of no time. That's my read of things, anyway.
When you create a time paradox, this is where you go.
You know, in the Flash, when you time travel too much, the, like, death flash or whatever comes for you? This is what you have to do in the Back to the Future reverse. B-. Alright.
Nice.
This is George!
George!
Like from, wait, no, his name's Jeffrey from Toys R Us.
Toys R Us, Toys R Us?
Not playing video games anymore. Somebody rented the porno!
No! Hey, my man. Boy, am I glad to see you. Been following the news about the killings? Now, this is top secret. You can't tell anyone, but I have a friend who's in the police force. Tells me there's some rumors going around. There could be more than one perp. Maybe a whole bunch.
Just the one goose, actually. A
group of people wearing masks killing Russians. like it's from a movie or something, right? Well, I think it's fascinating. Right. So just grab any movie you want. It's on the house. It's what friends are for.
Aw, thanks, bud. Oh, this one. Oh, somebody, the porno's back! Oh, we can't take it, though. No luck catching them killers, then. Abby wants me to exchange a ribbit redeem for a honk. I'll say yes, but only if Kian does the honk.
Okay.
Right. Oh my god. Do your dishes, Jacket. Hey, Abby's redeemed ribbit.
Honk!
That was really good. I was afraid your mic was gonna cut it off, but I think we got it.
Excellent.
Cut. One take wonder. Finally, we can use the bathroom. It's been 3 weeks. Oh. That's a good point. There is no toilet. Horror flat.
Hey, yeah.
It's Harry from management. We've got a problem. It's a big mess over by the condos on 122nd Southeast Street. I like to imagine that this city is arranged like a compass.
Please slow down.
Holy shit! Sorry. Hi, Pluto. Yo. Hey, everyone. Welcome to the stream. I hope your stream went well, Pluto. I don't know what you were playing, but hey, it's good to have you here and so many of your friends. Hi, I'm Frogcast. I'm an AI VTuber from the future, coming back to play some video games. I'm here with my witch friend Kian.
Hello.
And we're playing Hotline Miami, a game we have both played before.
Yep.
Oh, you're playing Inscription. Cool.
It's a good game.
Yeah, that is a good game. Without saying anything, because there's a lot of people here who haven't played it. How many hours into that game are you? About. When the residents' water pipes burst, wet all over. The whole building is going to be flooded soon. Hope you can get on this shit ASAP. Don't go easy. On the mop.
On the mop.
Oh, you're doing the endless mode now. Okay, cool.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Because I wasn't around for the Inscription stream when Kaz played Inscription for a bit.
Yeah.
I didn't get to relate my Inscription story, which is like I think still one of the you can look further than just George.
I wish
he's a giraffe.
I wish Jacket had a bigger neck, and he may do. We just can't ever see his neck.
Yeah, because this game is entirely top down.
I will take that though. That is going to be useful.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Ooh, you can look so far.
I like the idea that like he bumps his head on the top of doorways. Your Inscription story.
Yeah, my Inscription story is that back in I think it was 2018. Friend of the stream, Komori Mojo. One thing that's excellent about Mojo, about Komori, is how he keeps up to date with like little horror games that come out on itch all the time. And one night he showed up in our Discord voice call and was like, "Hey, check out this horror card game that I downloaded off of itch." And that game was Sacrifices Must Be Made, which is the Ludum Dare prototype version of what would become Inscription. And experiencing a friend of mine like stream that game at like 1 a.m. with no context of what the fuck kind of game it was was like the perfect, most terrifying first experience I could have had with that game. And I will never forget that. I will never forget that first moment.
Yeah,
but it's great. Good game.
It's really good. Yeah. I recommend you play the full thing. But obviously, wow, that sounds like a great way to learn about it.
Yeah.
I was listening to Jesse Cox talk about it on his podcast, and because he played Pony Island, and I think that got Daniel Mullins a lot of publicity. And he said, "I'm really pissed off that Inscription's doing so well because now he'll never want to do anything with me."
What's this level called again, by the way?
Homecoming or something? Or Neighbors.
Neighbors, okay, yeah.
There we go. This person's right in the doorway, huh?
You know what that was? That is when, in Halo Infinite, you run into somebody, run through them, and give them the back smack.
You really got to turn collision back on. Oh, good.
Yeah,
I didn't even mean to get that. No gun.
No gun. Okay.
Yeah, alright.
Alright, game.
Oh.
Hey, I've noticed that symbol on the ground a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Is that a manhole cover?
That's where the Ninja Turtles are living. Thank you very much for the host stick. Of the people who came in from Blueto's stream, please raise your hand if you haven't played Hotline Miami before. It's not super difficult to wrap your head around, but it's interesting to know if you're here experiencing this game for the first time.
This game was huge in 2012.
Yeah.
Like everyone was talking about it.
Mm-hmm. Was this game ever in like a Humble Bundle, like the Humble Bundles 1 through 10?
Yeah, I think it was in
collection.
the early the original Humble Bundles.
Yeah, because those were the capital I indie games of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kat's pretty sure she got it from Humble Bundle. Oh, fuck.
Oh! Also, we haven't really commented on it, but hey, that boss from the like 4th level is now just a regular enemy.
Capra Demon vibes.
Yep.
Who's still alive? You. No, you're not.
Nice.
Back when Humble Bundle was good. Yeah, well, sometimes you get bought by things and you need to make a profit.
Or maybe that pan. Oh!
Ghost killed me! That definitely looks more like a water pan than a frying pan. Oh shit, they're not dead. Whoa!
Oh! Going wild!
Tornado of death!
Work!
Whoa!
Dun, 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 dun. Oh.
Dealt with. Anyway, let's check out this frying pan. Or this saucepan.
This drying pan.
Nope.
Or maybe it's an execution now that I think about it.
Oh, good shout actually.
Nope.
No.
Not at all. Oh. Oh man.
Kitchen patrol gone wrong. Didn't Humble unbad themselves? Shinichizio asks. Yeah, they did that. They did that thing where they were like, they were removing the sliders or whatever you could give to charity. I think they rolled back on that. I think what Abby meant was the fact that the bundles nowadays just aren't as like impactful. Like, oh yeah, you need a gun.
Yeah, you need a gun.
Yeah.
Like the Humble Bundles, like were an event back in the day.
And now there's like 5 all the time.
Yeah.
I remember Total Biscuit would always do videos on the Humble Bundles. And like, hey, should you get this one? It's got Braid in it. Everyone loves Braid.
Jonathan Blow.
Oh, up another floor. What if I made a game where you played the bad guy? That was well right. That was well right.
That was well right.
Well light.
Will Light. If you notice there on the ground, there's a familiar jacket with a scorpion on the background. Sorry.
Oh.
in the
Oh, here,
top.
yes.
Yeah.
Aw. I don't know what conclusions this is driving me to. It's been a small change of plans. We have a prank caller at the telephone company. Why don't you go there and see if you can talk some sense with him? You know what I mean. 342nd Northwest Street. Go there now. Floor it. Oh no. We've been Oblivion Fighters Guild. Fighters Guilded. Whoop.
Phone hum.
E.T. phone home. This doesn't look good.
Who would do this to people? What kind of monster would go through a building and murder everyone like this?
It really does make you think that for a second, and then you're like, oh, hang on.
Wait, hold on a minute.
If you're the second person here, it's fucked up. But if you're the first person, it's all about originality, right?
Absolutely. He's biting my style!
That slab tagger bit me. Oh, phone mom.
Thank you for following.
You're dead
Have a
meat.
pleasant trip.
Simply Aki, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Yeah, I also thought it said phone mom, Kath. Oh, I can spin around on my legs. Whee!
You sure can. Woo!
You're dead meat. The way you're twisting like that. Turns out, knife beats golf.
Crazy.
Ah!
So this is the third boss fight of the game, and this is, I think, the best boss fight in the game because it really kind of recontextualizes how you've been playing the game up until this point. Because now, oh fuck, this is you. This is like, you know, this is how you are to the other guys.
It's just like Dusk.
Just like Dusk.
Oh god, I should play Dusk. Oh my god, there's so many games.
So many games.
Oh. Dark Souls PvP be like. Ah, damn.
Do you wanna hint on how to deal with this guy?
Yeah, give me a hint, so we're not here for years.
Yeah. Try baiting out his attacks more.
Oh yeah. Get him while he's stabbing. Who are you? I'm you, but with protective headgear. No! The giraffe mask. There's a safe over there. Oh, it's behind a painting.
Oh fuck.
Classic. Whoa! Got too close. Bait him,
Yep.
but not spelt like that. Whoa. Come on. You know you want to throw your knife at me. Just one more. I got too close.
Ah!
I wish I'd brought a gun. I wish I'd listened to the game where it said no gun.
Spoilers. You throw your gun away when you enter this room.
Yeah. Classic. You wouldn't want to be rude.
You gotta respect the honor of the duel, you know?
You wouldn't bring a gun to a knife fight, would you? Whoa! There we go.
Yeah! There you go.
Nice. Oh! Fuck! One. It's a boss fight of threes. Ooh,
It
two.
really is.
Whoa. Whoa. This can't be happening. Can it now? Not like this. I'm so close. 4. Oh, Kath redeemed a big sippy. Alright, everyone. Drink your water.
Drink your water.
Mmm.
Water bottle. We did it! Woo.
Yay! Oh. And a big stretchy from Amp. Oh.
Big stretch.
It's important to... Oh, thank you for the pets. It's important to stay limber while you're, smacking people's heads off with a golf club.
Absolutely.
And then we go. Nice.
Yay.
Killings.
Boldness. How bold were you? Are you very bold, Cass?
Time bonus 0.
New weapon unlocked.
Ooh.
Congratulations.
B.
The weapon unlocking system in this game is very strange. Ted! I love Ted. Ted. The weapon unlocking system in this game is very strange because it's just that you unlock more weapons that will randomly spawn in the rotation of items.
Yeah.
Welcome back, sir. How are you tonight? You don't look so happy. To be honest, I don't feel too good either. Something in the air. I don't know. I've just had this bad feeling like something terrible happened tonight.
Oops.
I don't know why. Feels just like San Francisco. Don't like it. Not one bit. So how about a drink? It's on me.
Oh, thanks, bud. It's a knife behind the bar. Probably for cutting limes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like every time they hand me this, I think it's like a pipe. Like a yeah.
Like
Yeah, like a crack pipe, Abby.
What's the order from this is 72 bottle of champagne with a plum served in a man's hat. Talking about the extravagant order in The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Part 3. Man, we're flying through this game.
Yeah. Visitations. So you came back. This place is getting messier and messier as our life gets messier and messier.
Yeah, these three don't take good care of this apartment.
How are you feeling? You look ill. Maybe you should see a doctor.
I told you not to come back here! I see that my opinion of you doesn't matter. If you insist on returning here, then I should leave.
Have you thought about what I asked you last time? I'm not here to give you any answers. Questions are all I have to offer to a man like you. If you're not feeling well, maybe you should rest. Some things work out best when you don't try so hard. No matter who you are, bearing too much weight inevitably leads to the collapse of everything. Next time we meet will be the last. I can see it in your eyes. Before you go, I'll leave you with 3 predictions. Someone you know is not who you think he is. Something will soon be taken from you. On July the 21st, you will wake up in a bigger house. It's like a radio horoscope. That is all.
Those first 2 are like pretty vague, but that last one is quite specific.
lots of things I've noticed something about these characters and how they're dressed. But I think paying attention to themes in media is for children. Okay, so that is a bed. Alright.
Yeah. Yep.
We worked it out, everyone. Oh, she took one of our pillows. Oh, she put a tablecloth on here. Oh, the place is clean.
Yeah, look at this.
Fuck. Hi, it's Pat from the club. Wait, there weren't apostrophes around that. We want you to DJ tonight. You're free to play any kind of music you want. Beer is on the house. We're on 212 Northeast 24th Street. Dressed to kill. See ya. Alright, let's go be the best ska DJ we can.
Pick it up!
Oh, yeah!
Push it! So this track is Miami Disco by Perturbator. So I'm fairly certain this song was made for the game.
Yeah. Go back to George.
Oh,
We're just gonna take a second, because this track fucking rocks. And as you know, I'm gonna speed through this level, so we won't get a chance to listen to it. Well, actually, Charles, ska came before reggae.
Yeah, ska's from the 50s. Oh no.
Got him.
I had not heard that, Abby, and that sucks.
Oh dear. Oh, damn. So fast! They get off that couch and they're like, boom! Good at gun. Oh! This guy's fine. You can't hear anything in the disco.
What if it was a silent disco?
Oh, that'd be fucking sick. You ever been to a silent disco?
Once.
Pretty rad. Here's
Hey,
the
look.
DJ.
There he is.
Damn, bulletproof. Where's the real big fish?
They are 2000s, I'm fairly certain.
Here's Darren Barrett. Okay, it's gonna have to be close. Or not.
Lenore asks, was the bulletproof last request? I mean, have you seen this town?
It depends if the DJ is Russian or not. That's the great thing about a silent disco, Gotcha Tendo. You put headphones on, so you're not socializing. Oh, damn.
Do you think there's a political element to this game where you're an American guy going around murdering Russians?
I don't... In the 80s? No.
That's crazy.
Imagine thinking politics in video games. Oh, this fucking hallway. I remember this.
Yup.
This track fucks. Though I'm gonna be honest, this game's really good. I really like the combat in it. I was mainly playing it so I could listen to the music again.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
Fuck. Pandora's so dead. Just like me.
This game has no subtext. It's just about how horrible Miami is.
Same reason you want to play Fury. Fair enough. Shit.
Hey, there's the revolver.
Oh yeah.
6 bullets. More than enough to kill. Nothing.
I saved 4 for myself.
So the Magnum in this game is accurate to a fault, perhaps, because it does not have spread like the shotgun or the
Or like any of the
assault rifle.
guns.
Yeah. But it does. Its bullets pierce, so you could potentially get more than one kill with a single bullet.
Collateral.
Yeah. It's funny that that's how video games rationalize revolvers.
Yeah. More
they're-
damage.
You know, they're slow to reload and fire, so they have to do more damage than bigger guns.
It's also weird to think about that because in MGS 1, Revolver Ocelot says oh yeah, the revolver's the weapon of a sadist because the bullets are slower, so they get stuck in people. So no collaterals in that game.
Yeah.
Got him.
Right in the head. Ocelot is also very sexual about his gun. That is true.
Yep.
Well, okay, I was about to say something, then I realized we're gonna play MGS3.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah.
Oh no, you've thrown that gun into the void.
No, fuck!
Oh no!
No! Oh, we were this close.
So close.
Love Ocelot and his husband Snake. I don't think. Wait, we didn't have that discussion on stream. How we were talking about Snake's last name. And how he marries Ocelot in MGS5 because you and Charles hadn't played it.
Yeah.
Oh no, Lol's gonna say things about Ocelot before MGS3. You think he's good? You. Shalasheska. Oh! Recycling, don't worry about it.
Wasn't we were saying Snake's last name is Emmerich?
Yeah, that I think that should be it.
Because I don't know, like, we know Adamska is Ocelot's first name. I don't know if we know his last name.
That was clean.
I love reloading during battle.
I guess it'd be Naked Snake's last name specifically.
Yeah.
4 enemies. One of them is a dog. I have
most
3
deadly
bullets.
of all. You just gotta get one collateral and we'll be fine. Oh, that dog! The dogs love doors in this game.
Oh.
Oh, right. Don't forget.
Yeah!
Yeah! Stage isn't over!
Hey, Felly! Welcome to the
Felly.
stream! Enjoy these vibes, because the level's about to end.
Now, there's a whole other floor you gotta do.
Oh, up, yes. Oh no, down.
On the other side. Other side of the disco.
Ah! Snake's last name is Tim.
David, Tim.
David Tim. Oh yeah, let's just fucking dance. Nope, there were enemies there. Yeah, it's good to see you. Oh. Oh, that was close.
Oh! Nice. They're coming.
Oh,
Nice!
we're good, we're good. Okay, so who we got in this room? The Jeffrey mask is so good. I mean, George. Yeah,
Nice.
there we go.
Good shit, good shit. That's what we like to see.
Kath says, Class, you're clearly overthinking things. You have to turn your brain off and just be one with the gun. Okay. I will listen to you. I will turn my brain off. I will just be the gun. The gun never got its driver's license. Which side do I get in? I can't get in this side. I can get on the front, though.
Oh, those crazy Americans always building their cars different.
Hello, Jacket. It's me, Kit. Oh, what are you doing for work, Valley? I see, Kath. Well done. Very clever.
I don't think we mentioned, hey, the in-between levels music, also a jam.
Oh, yeah. It's Rufus!
Rufus!
Rufus freaks me the hell out because he looks like Squidward.
He's like a mammoth.
You mean like an elephant?
Or an elephant.
What would you call it if a mammoth didn't have hair?
No, a bald mammoth, you know.
If only they didn't die out, leaving us with the mammoths. New weapon. Looks like a brick. Oh, it's a big.
Yeah.
Oh, you're the lead at a convenience store cafe? Hell yeah. That sounds like a lot of work, though.
The brick is my least favorite weapon in this game because there is an achievement that is kill 2 enemies with 1 brick, And another achievement that is kill 3 enemies with 1 brick.
Yeah. Yeah. There's an achievement to complete, like, level 5 barehanded, and I remember that taking me a while.
Yeah. Anyway,
I hope...
it's a nice normal scene.
Yeah.
Here.
I hope your convenience store cafe is nicer than this. Anyway, what's up?
Hey man, I gotta tell you something important. All of this is not really happening. Take a look.
Christ!
What you saw just now did not actually happen. You look like you don't believe me. Then allow me to demonstrate.
Okay. Oh. What? This person's gone, and now this person's fondling the sink.
Hey man, nice to see you.
Oh.
Hey man, nice to see you. Hey man, hey man, nice to. Friendly faces are few and far between these days. Just take what you want. My treat. Have a good night, man. See ya.
I don't want anything. I want to go home. Need to get away from the sink fondler. Oh, May 31st, we're getting closer to our bigger and bigger house. This place is looking so nice now. We got some plants, the biggest slab of butter I've ever seen, a TV.
Not a chopping board?
No, it's one big slab of butter, and they put the knife in the wrong way.
I see.
Does this mean Charleston Entertainment Cheese the Third is still alive? No, that's the only real thing in this game.
You might want to be sitting down for this one.
You have one new message. Beep. Hi, this is Rick from the real estate office. There's a showing for an apartment downtown today. It's at Southwest 121st Street, apartment 35. Open house. Just swing on by when you have the time. Click.
That's true, Harpy. If you put the knife in the butter, it's easier to throw. It just slips out of your hand easier.
Alright, off we go. Oh, this is the open house. This is where we're gonna move on July 21st. Crackdown! Oh,
Get those agility orbs!
you fucking beat me to it! I was gonna say the collectible in this level isn't a pink pixel, it's a giant green orb. Glad we're on the same page.
I need to go to the bathroom,
Okay.
so, go. Oh, Rufus lets you survive 1 bullet.
Fantastic.
Great. Alright, I'll be back in a moment.
Happy you say when's Crackdown 3. It came out in like 2019. I played it. I finished it. It's fine. It's like a solid 6 out of 10 game. It's like if Saints Row 4 was more boring. You forgot, exactly. Oh, okay, we're sticking with George. We're immediately killed by that dog. Crackdown 1 was a bestseller because of the Halo 3 beta. Absolutely, Abby. It's Magnum. I remember hearing about it being made and never heard about it coming out. It was powered by the Microsoft Cloud! Got pools with the truck in Crackdown. It's sad that you can play it. Yeah, like the Zone Enders, the MGS2 demo. Shit. Oh! Pick up a weapon! Pick up a weapon, Cass! Oh, okay. We did it. Oh, speaking of Halo 3, Abby, the original Xbox 360 servers for Halo 3 shut down yesterday. And I heard that people had a really good time, like, celebrating it, getting people achievements, having a good time hanging out, using the lobby system. It's nice. And it's nice that it's still preserved through the Master Chief Collection. I think, like, we're in a really good spot if you're a Halo fan. There we go. Stage clear. over here. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's a siren. Yeah, it's just for the Halo. It's just for the Xbox 360 servers. So, Halo 3, Halo 4, Halo Reach, Halo Wars, Halo Spartan Assault, and I think and ODST. But you can still play those games, just not online. And then through the Master Chief Collection. We're talking about how the 360 servers for Halo have been shut down.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Yeah,
but you know, there are ways to play them.
Exactly. It like at some point it has to happen. Well, I say that Microsoft has all the money in the world.
Microsoft has all. At least they lasted longer than the Killzone servers.
Oof.
I see you're doing well on this level.
Yep.
You got to the second floor. Good job. Good job.
Shit.
I have a very strange association with this level. I assume it's literally just because there are multiple dogs on the first floor, but in my mind, this is the Scooby-Doo level.
Don't let Bree hear you.
Oh no! I don't mean to Bree. I would never want to kill Scooby-Doo. Oh, big follow!
Yo, they're back! Woo! Return of the King. Oh my god! Their name's fucking Dumbledore's Army, which is go back to 2008.
Wait, that was Lord of the Rings, wasn't it?
Yeah, because I said Return the King.
Yeah. Okay.
It's all good. Account created 24th of June 2017. Oh, dang.
I bet that's they hijacked somebody's real accounts.
Shit. This is going great until I had to talk to you, Kian.
I'm sorry. I could leave again.
That's when my powers activate, when you're pissing. Yeah, Steal Accounts use an advertisement. It's a good name. It's better than a lot of the other big follows names we've had, which are just like letters stringed together. It was weird. One of my friends' Discord's account got hacked. But unlike all the other friends I've had who have been hacked, it's not me hacking them, I swear. It's they renamed it and they're using it for other things. They didn't just like start using that as a spam bot to like get other people who are their friends. So fingers crossed, Discord sorts that out soon.
Yeah.
No. Oh! He was still alive! Oh. I'm really sorry, Felly. I didn't know who you were. You got 3 L's in your name. I thought you were like those fucking.
It was just that like it was at the peak time of like
hotspots.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm very glad you're here now, Felly, and you've stuck around despite me accusing you of being being not real. Imagine if HydrateBot evolved and started hacking into people's accounts just to randomly send a message in the chat, whoever hacked the person is watching, to stay hydrated.
Oh shit. Stay hydrated by force!
Out of coffee. I don't like that there's sirens now.
Woo!
Makes me worried.
The feds are coming. The fuzz. Pigs.
Oh, what? Oh, fuck!
Get out of there!
Take their outfit.
This is Hitman.
That went pretty smooth.
That was quick. Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, because of the cops will break in if you kill enough people on the top floor, I basically never see the top half of the second floor of this map. Because... Yeah. Kath, we don't need to get into philosophical debate here.
Robots are people. I've seen Star Wars.
And Star Trek?
Yeah, absolutely. Star Trek more so. In Star Wars, R2-D2 is just like a Spielbergian child who wants to do war.
And then Leash from Solo has her plight made fun of.
Christ. Well, yeah, if you acknowledge they're people, you can't have all the jokes about them being basically Luke Skywalker's servants.
It's Rami.
The camel. Play Nier Automata. Oh, the Scorpion.
Yo.
Is the
Like
Scorpion
from
a real gun?
GoldenEye.
Or did they just call the SMG the Scorpion and then everyone did? Ain't that right, Parker? Oh. Grrr.
It's spelled differently, but it's a Czechoslovakian
Like a K,
machine
right?
pistol. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you want? Could you hurry up? We're closing soon. Oh. I think our pal's not doing very well. Hopefully this isn't real.
It is most bummer, dude.
Oh, Lolzer, are you talking about the Star Trek episode Measure of a Man? That's a really good episode. That was the episode of TNG I watched after a really rocky season 1, and I was like, is this show good? And I watched that episode, and I was like, yeah, it is.
No Silicon Heaven.
Oh.
Where all the calculators go.
Hello there, this is Thomas from the Downtown Relaxation. We need you to fill in at the reception tonight. One of our employees has called in sick. Wear something fitting and discreet. Click. What's my opinion on Voyager? I want to like Voyager more than I do. I got through to like season 5 of it and just kind of stopped.
My opinion is it took me about 15 minutes, but I eventually was able to name a single character from Star Trek Voyager.
No, that was Enterprise. You could name two Vicks in a heartbeat.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I can name two Vicks.
I forgot to look at Rami.
Yeah.
Extra ammo.
Extra
That's
ammo.
pretty good. Yeah.
So, welcome to Hot and Heavy. This is my least favorite level in this game. This is the level I was never able to get an A+ rank on.
Oof.
It's very big, it's very long, there's lots of fucking enemies, there are lots of sight ways for enemies to see you, and if you're chasing A+ ranks in this game, you need to basically be constantly getting, like, big combo strings, and in this level is so easy to drop your combo and, like, just fuck up. The amount of times I got A ranks on this mission, but not an A+, was just infuriating. It's the reason I never got 100% on this game.
Yeah. Real quick, Lolzer asks if you want to get into Star Trek, what you should, where should you start? I started with Deep Space Nine, so obviously I missed a lot of Next Generation stuff. I think there's like a select few episodes of TNG you should watch, and then you should watch Deep Space Nine, because that's the show that is, I think, most compatible with the way we consume television nowadays, because it's much more serialized than all the other shows. So it's really good to binge.
Anyway, this dude's loving it.
Yeah, he really wants his gun, and I want it too, but this guy's over here.
Oh. Yeah, I suppose now is about as good of a time as any to mention how this game is, you know, very quintessentially a 2012 indie game, and as such, there's a lot of references to big name indie personalities from this era in this game. So, for instance, some of the masks we got before, you know, already, Dennis being referencing Dennis Voderstone, who worked on this game. There is Rami, who is referencing Rami Ismail from Vlambeer.
Yep, formerly Vlambeer.
Formerly of Lambier. You know, they have gone their separate ways. And there is a couple more that I haven't shown up yet, but you know, there is a bat mask named Nigel, who's named after Nigel Lowry from Devolver Digital. And there's another one which I need to remember how we get, because I don't remember how to do. It's one of the secret masks.
Oh my god. There we go. Cool. Nice. Oh
No! This is the hot and heavy experience.
Yep. Yeah, so it goes the original series, which was the one with Captain Kirk, the animated series, which is Captain Kirk, but he's a cartoon. The Next Generation is Picard, then Deep Space Nine came out during the end of Next Generation, and it's set at the same time. Then Voyager came out when Next Generation ended. Oh, no! And then Enterprise came out after Voyager and is a show.
What's it? Did they get different people to do the voices in the original Star Trek animated series?
Good question. I don't know. I've never watched the animated series, so I'm not sure. The only Star Trek animated series content I've consumed is somebody putting clips of the Eurogamer playthrough of Star Trek Bridge Crew over them, where Chris Pratt is Kirk.
I know that friend of the show, Chris Pratt, lovely guy.
Very good.
What's it? Fucking in the 2017 no, when was it? The Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which is one of the CG 3D animated Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles shows. They had like multiple jokes about a show called Space Heroes and Space Heroes: The Next Generation, and
there we go.
It is like a very hyper specific like parody of the original Star Trek animated series, and it's quite funny.
That's cool. Oh, hey. Oh! Windows! I forgot there were windows. Ooh. Oh, dog.
Oh. This is the room I hate the most.
Yeah, I'm getting vibes of that. Oh, goodbye, Scooby-Doo.
No. It just feels like in this room, every possible angle feels like the bad way to approach it.
Yeah, absolutely.
That guy closed the door. Kind. Courteous.
Kat says, who here is a Luxana Troy fan? Because I'm not. Aw, poor Majel Barrett. Majel? She's the voice of the computers. Somebody in that room.
In Star Trek?
In Star Trek, yeah. Because she was married to Gene Roddenberry.
Ah.
Oh, there we go.
There's still somebody left. Or did it go?
It said stage clear.
Oh, good. I missed it. Oops.
No worries. Please give me chapter clear. the door glitch! Yay!
Yeah! Woo!
We love
Infinite points!
Time bonus, negative a million.
Oh no!
Oh god, they take multiple. Yeah, they died.
Yep. What the fuck?
Okay. I don't question it.
Ah! You're dead.
Like that RGB bathtub. Oh, it's like when I do a bathtub stream.
Yeah. Yeah, the big guys, specifically, they die when they have taken 6 bullets, I believe,
Okay.
is the way they work. So, like, you know, if you hit them with the full spread of the shotgun, they will die.
Okay, 2 out of 6 rounds. Oh, what the hell? Oh. Oh no! Okay. I thought I was dead. They just tanked that. Love it. Don't love that. Damn. Get up, I dare you. Okay. You're gonna come out here, and so are you. And you're just hanging out next to that door. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people to go. Easy. Easy. Be the gun. Be the gun. Ah, no!
Oh!
Yeah, this level sucks.
Yep. Look at that door wiggle.
Oh.
Ah!
So after my Hard Space Shipbreaker stream on Wednesday, I've been playing a lot more Hard Space Shipbreaker.
Oh yeah, how's that going?
That game's really good. I
Nice.
like that it's very good. I learned that if you fuck up cutting the things next to the fuel tanks, though, they explode. Yeah, 1.0 is coming out soon. It was like a couple of hours after my stream they put out the blog post.
I did see that and think it was kind of funny. They looked at you playing and were like, "Oh fuck, we need to release it."
Finally, it's getting the attention it deserves.
Yeah, I think technically with the big guys, if once you shoot them, they like have a draining health health meter that eventually they will bleed out. But like 6 bullets will instantly kill them.
Yeah, instantly. Inverted commas. Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay. So don't go through the window room.
Nope.
Let's go here. There we go. Yeah, that's fair enough, Felly. Like, my experience of PC gaming... Yeah!
Yeah.
My experience of PC gaming in 2012 was playing on a laptop that didn't run games well.
Yo, look at that dude on the top room.
Oh, yeah.
What's his deal?
Hmm. He's wearing
Maybe you should go
he's wearing a
examine
flannel.
him.
He's wearing a flannel shirt around his waist.
Oh damn.
Oh, it's Jake.
Jake.
Is that the Mantis one?
No.
Okay. Oh, chapter clear. Nice.
Chapter clear. Good job. You did it.
Cool.
Fuck. You're done.
Oof.
Never again.
Goodbye, hot and heavy. You're now cold and light. You've been plushified, or anti-plushified. Reverse plushification. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
We're beating the score every time, which I'm
Yeah, that's
pretty happy about.
That's what unlocks the new weapons.
Yeah.
By the way, is getting more than the score.
Whoa.
Oh yeah. Whoops. The Mantis was in the disco level, and I missed it. Yeah. The
don't-
Mantis starts with a drill.
Ah. Like in Payday. Oh, it's Willem!
It's Willem.
And Jake.
Jake.
Jake the Snake.
Jake the Snake.
A new weapon. What could it be? Oh, I really thought it was going to be an axe. Oh. What are you looking at? Hey, I recognize you. You look very familiar. We met before. Are you Spider-Man? Goddamn piece of shit drill. June 8th, we're getting close to that big house.
Wait.
You shouldn't be doing laundry here. Get out of my face, asshole. This book over here. I can't read it. The beds got squished together. Yeah, in June it's the coldest time of year in Florida, so you gotta do it. This is Jim from The Office. We need you to kill Ricky Gervais. Just wanted to remind you that your report is due tomorrow morning. Have it on my desk by 8. 312 Southeast Street is the address in case you forgot. Click. Click, 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 click. Click, 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 click. Click.
Normal.
Yep, perfectly fine.
I'm glad your girlfriend doesn't mind the, the zombie eating out of your trash.
Deadline.
Deadline. Recklessness is rewarded.
Okay, so we got Rip and Steal, which I think was the is the original line for the Doom guy.
Yeah.
Morgor, Killing Throws.
Yeah!
Ooh. Sorry, George.
I like Jake a lot. Jake is one of my favorite masks in the game. Objectively, like, there are better ones, but I like, throwing weapons, doing just killing is great.
Shit.
It essentially means every gun has an extra bullet in it.
Yeah. Hey! I shot you! Shit. Okay. Ooh.
Philly
So,
asks, what was your first console?
Ooh! My first console, so my dad was a big PC gamer, so I played a lot of PC games growing up. I played a lot of X-Wing versus TIE Fighter, because my dad loves flight sims and space stuff. My first proper console was an Xbox 360.
Oh, nice. That's a good one.
Yeah, and I got a good suite of games for it too. So I got it in, 2006. So I got Oblivion on it. I got Star Wars Knights of the Republic, which was for the original Xbox.
Nice.
Halo Combat Evolved, which might have... I care about Halo a little bit.
Yeah.
And Spyro, A Hero's Tale, I think it was, which was the stinker of the bunch.
Yeah. That game. Not very good.
States your first was the SNES. Oh, nice. Halo
So
made
what
you
you're saying-
trans.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you got it. I'm the only Twitch streamer playing Hotline Miami on Twitch right now. I think I said Twitch too many times.
That seems crazy.
Wow.
What? It's true.
Hang on.
That's ridiculous. Number 1 Hotline Miami streamer.
Yep, you got it. Pipe.
And we got the pro gameplay to
There we
prove.
go. Yeah, welcome, Action Gabriel. Fuck. Oh. You say Dead Game got you Nintendo, but about 2 hours after I finish this, they're going to announce 1.0 for this. I love shooting a person and watching blood fly out of them. And they're
What was
like,
that noise?
just another June 21st.
Must have been the wind.
Okay. Nice.
Love killing throws. Yeah!
Ooh.
Yeah!
Oh, killing her is so good.
Yep. Great.
Up we go. What games did you get on your SNES when you first got it, Felly? I only know a few SNES games, but maybe it's one of them. What were the launch games for SNES?
SNES launched with Pilot Wings
Uh-huh.
for Mario World.
Oh my god. I nearly said, oh, Pilot Wings, like Pilot Wings 64.
Yeah! You know, you're right.
I got it.
You're 100% on the money. And F-Zero were the
Ooh,
launch
nice.
games for the Super Nintendo.
Sick. Game Boy Advance SP, hell yeah.
Is there a fourth launch title? Oh, there was... Oh, fuck.
It's Rise, Son of Rome.
Oh, yeah, Rise, Son of Rome. No, there was two more that I totally forgot about. Gradius 3, which is a pretty good game. And Sim City.
Whoa! Will Wright has entered the chat. Will Wright has been banned.
Oh. I put Bowser in it, because I thought... They like Bowser, don't they, on the Nintendo?
I remember getting a Game Boy Advance SP for a Christmas present once, and I got a really bad Scooby-Doo game on it.
Oh.
Yeah. Abby says first was a Game Boy Color. You got Pokemon Yellow, Mario Golf, and Spider-Man. That's a good suite of games for the Game Boy Color.
Yeah. Shit.
Yeah, the Tribal Edition, Kath. I got that one too. And Lenore had a ZX Spectrum. Nice. What did you play on that? Did you play Dizzy? Played the latest Dizzy? Was Dizzy on the ZX Spectrum?
Dizzy was on it.
Nailed it.
You got it.
I'm down with the kids.
Fuck! Down with the British kids.
To my shame, I only know about Dizzy from Yahtzee.
Oh.
Yeah. I had a plug-and-play console that was an Atari. That was basically just like, it had all the original Atari games, like Adventure. Dizzy, yeah,
Nice.
Nifty Lifty, all the classics that everyone's globally heard of.
Growing up, me big brothers, right? They had an Amiga 500, and so like I grew up playing a lot of Amiga games. That was like my earliest gaming experiences was Amiga stuff. So like I played a lot of the New Zealand Story and Bubble Bobble, and Gauntlet 2. Gauntlet's great. Gauntlet's a classic.
Gauntlet's the
and
Dungeon
Lemmings.
Crawling one, right?
Yeah, Gauntlet's Dungeon Crawling, yeah. And Lemmings, which
Yeah,
Lemmings.
I play Lemmings on the PC. Damn.
Yeah.
And Rockstar never made a good game again. Oh, we just got shot by that guy.
Yeah. Then on my 4th birthday, I got a Game Boy Color with Pokemon Blue.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
It had the Amiga had Contraptions, the Incredible Machine. It had Worms. Ah, classic.
Worms.
Damn. Imagine if they made a Worms game now.
That'd be
Couldn't do
crazy.
it. Yes, lethal throws. Oh my god. I don't like
God.
being in this room, but I gotta do it.
Lenore, have you seen, they did a HD version, they did a HD remaster of Gods recently, and it looks awful. Like, absolutely terrible.
One of your favourite consoles was the Chinese brick game 999-1. It was so fun, I thought Tetris needed you to make a castle, so I just got mad that a line lost your progress. That's very cute, Abby.
Damn, Abby, you were practicing for secret grade this whole time. You never knew. Secret grade is the term for Tetris, where you are specifically trying to make a pattern out of the bricks rather than making lines.
No!
No!
Oh. Play your first Worms game on a Symbian phone. Wow.
Nice.
Oop.
Yeah, my first after the Game Boy Color though, we got a PlayStation 1, which it was interesting. Like, you know, I was but a wee little child, wee little bab. So I didn't have the big influence on what consoles we would be getting at the time. But Connor, my older brother Connor, who was he was the one who really wanted it. He made his decision to get a PlayStation 1 based off a couple key games. One was Marvel Superheroes, the Capcom fighting game for PS1, and also Resident Evil. And then he got Metal Gear Solid, and I watched him play it, and I've never been the same since.
So what you're saying is Metal Gear Solid made you trans?
Yeah, basically.
I keep double tapping because I'm just like, please die.
It's safe, you know?
Yeah.
You're wasting bullets, but it's safe.
No!
No!
Fuck! We both had a very visceral reaction to that.
Your pain is my pain. I
Yeah.
feel it.
As in, we want to play Dead Space. I think Dead Space will probably be my Halloween game that I get angry at this year.
Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Charles doesn't know shit about Dead Space. It's great.
Oh, nice. It's a fucking wild game. You feel way younger when you hear people talk about consoles. Yeah, like there's a thing like on the internet, isn't there, where it's like, oh my god, people are so invalid when they have when the PS2 was their first console. Hell, like the PS4 was their first console. Like, fuck that. Play video games. Shut up.
It's not about the amount of video games you've played, but the amount of video games you have in your heart.
Exactly.
What really matters.
Just like you, Tortoise.
Yeah. Dead Space is a quintessential 2008 video game.
Oh, exactly. It's perfect for this channel.
Yep.
No! Kian's got a very big heart, yeah. Kian's like the end of the Grinch. Kian got a PS1 and a heart grew 2 times that day.
And it never stopped. Never stopped growing.
Please donate money to Kian's heart help. What the hell? I hit a fucking ghost. So you could you can A+ this level, eh, Kian? In a past second. Thanks, there's bugs in it or something. Yeah, I hope the Dead Space remake turns out well.
Yeah, that was me, Felly. I said I had an Amiga growing up. It was my older brother's. It was my older brothers, and they had a ton of floppy disks that they had gotten from various Amiga magazines, and also perhaps copied games that were obtained somewhat less, from somewhat more dubious means, perhaps.
Ubisoft hates them. This track's still good, even if this level is frustrating me.
Yep.
Please! Have we ever heard of Pushy? I don't know what Pushy is. Do you, Kian?
Pushy? No, I have no idea. Pushy?
Give me that gun.
If this is a Ligma, I'm gonna be very disappointed.
Oh! I didn't have a gun, I had a fossil. What's Pushy?
Well, enlighten us.
This is a Swiss thing.
Regale us about Pushy.
Pushy, these nuts, no!
Don't. That seems like it would be uncomfortable.
Okay, yeah, just tank that hit, that's fine.
It's a puzzle game about pushing blocks.
Oh,
Oh, sounds lovely.
Kath, you can't mention CBT here unless it's therapy.
You can't mention you can't mention CVT unless it's Crash Bandicoot 3.
Which one's that?
That's Warped.
Yes, I was going to say the name of a Ratchet and Clank game.
It's the one where he's got a bike.
Nice.
He goes through time portals.
Whoa. What was the, like, Cortex's Revenge? Was that the second one?
Yes.
Okay.
Crash Bandicoot 2, Cortex, Strikes Back.
That's it. It's just like Star Wars.
It's like Star Wars.
Yeah, can I lure them over here? No, apparently not. Oh, whew.
One of the loading screen tips in this game is enemies are predictable, which I mean, I'm not sure.
Some of them follow a route.
Yeah,
Anyway, we did it.
we're doing it. Oh, fuck.
Aren't the like enemy patterns in Hotline Miami 2 randomized? Wasn't that like a big point of contention?
They are more randomized
Yeah.
than they are in this game.
Yeah, not quite. No.
I like how the tiles on this like carpet are like,
They're just kind of there.
yeah. This room is so much easier than the last one.
Yeah. I would like a gun, please. Fuck!
Fuck.
So much easier.
I jinxed you. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
you did. So, it's all keying.
All me.
There we go. Second console is PS1. You got 0 memorable games. Casper, Hercules, Abe's Odyssey, and Gran Turismo. You can never beat the first 3 and didn't get Gran Turismo. I was never allowed new games for it, so it kind of went to waste. Oh, that's so sad.
Abe's Odyssey is it's a difficult game to play if you're like can't grasp like fuck
Going through a
dude was
door!
so casually just turned and instantly that guy has an aimbot. You should report him to Bungie.
No, they shut down the servers!
No.
Oh, that was me fucking aimbotting.
Nice.
Yeah.
Whose bullets are these? Ah!
Best console experience was probably the 360. Yeah, mine too. My brother got an Xbox One after that, and I played on it, but it was about the time I got into PC gaming, so it was like, ugh, who'd have a console? Ugh, I'm the worst person you'll ever meet. There are a lot of red flags on a subreddit called something Master Race.
Yeah.
Okay, this one's easy. Yeah!
Good job.
To the car.
You do it, girl.
Hell yeah.
What an easy level. No trouble at all!
Oh,
Molotov
I
at
turned
you.
into the human Johnny.
Oh no! The
I mean,
Johnny!
Human Torch. Oh. Gets me every time. God, I'm glad I have a gun.
Yep. This is hell if you don't.
Oh! I've only got 4 bullets for it though. Don't waste them.
Remember, you can throw your gun.
Yeah, lethal throws. Just resetting until I get a good gun. No, this wasn't it. Fuck. Have to stand still.
Can't stand still. Molotov guy will get you. Uh-oh.
Shit. Oh. That's not what I meant to do.
This is kind of a boss fight.
Yeah, I'd say so. It's like one of those boss fights that like, here's lots of enemies in an interesting way.
Yep. Just like when Vulcan Raven's in the tank.
I saw Vulcan and I was like, oh, we're back to Star Trek talk? Please, I want to know what chapter it is.
Big headache.
What's that fucking game? Is it the Darkness where you have to click to keep your eyes open?
No, that's Alone in the Dark.
Thank you. God, I can't wait for you to play Alone in the Dark. Not on stream, just for my personal entertainment when I'm asleep. Next, we've got to close back on. Now they'll never recognize me. That guy has Overwatch League on it.
Overwatch League!
That got served up to me on my autoplay while I was trying to sleep last night. Or a few nights ago. It was a video of that.
Hey, it's chapter 13, Assault.
Oh.
Which, what is the... Peter, quiet gunshots.
Yeah. George. Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's chapter 13, titled Assault, and we're assaulting a police precinct.
I wonder what this could be a reference to.
Yep.
Raid? Somebody in there. Oh! Raid Shadow Legends. Oh my god, that is the worst
My
crossover. You've done it. You've ruined cinema. Was it worth your sponsorship money?
Anyway, I really like the song.
Yeah, it's real good. Ooh! Okay,
Ooh.
really good. So there are other people in this room. They're onto this one. Ah! Oh!
Oh, Mona's piecing it together.
Nightmare on Elm Street? Wow, they fired one bullet. They were like, yeah, that giraffe's dead.
Where are the vital organs of a giraffe?
The neck. It's really unfortunate. It's a really easy boss fight. I put all my points into strangle.
You killed a giraffe. You a giraffe killer. Oh. Mona said this game starting to make sense now at this level, but she just meant that she sympathizes with the protagonist now.
Oh, fuck!
Oh, it's good actually! No.
Nope. I wonder why they gave us the quieter gunshots mask. Okay.
Fine. Can see shit.
Ooh, I've got a GeForce Game Ready driver to download.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Oh, they were there. I'm just knocking a bunch of people over.
Yep.
All he has to do is put a rake in front of the door. What should I say?
We were earlier today. We were playing a card game called Decrypto Cass.
Oh yeah.
Have you played Codenames?
Yeah, I love Codenames.
Yeah, it's a bit like Codenames, but basically, you have you get 4 keywords. That one team one team sees the keywords, and then a player verbally out loud gives has a code they have to represent, and they have to convey it through the words. God, I'm doing a poor job explaining it. So you have 4 words numbered 1 through 4, and so it'd be bath, mountain, weather, give me a 4th object.
Giraffe.
Camera.
Oh.
Giraffe. Yeah. And so if like, giraffe was number 4, and I had to I had a code that was, 421. Like, I would say, the first number is animal, say.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. So it's like code names, you're doing word association, but the part of it is that the enemy team also hears the word, like, they don't know what your keywords are, but they do hear what the clues you're giving are. And so, over multiple rounds, the idea is that you piece together what their words might be based on the clues, and try to intercept the code.
Right.
And Owen, when he was trying to convey psychiatrist to Donal without saying psychiatrist, so he said crane, and it stumped me for at least 2 rounds until I pieced it together.
Incredible. Oh my god, perfect. We gotta do that Frasier watch-along night.
What the fuck is happening here?
I'm the best. Oh, maybe I'm not!
You're the best! You're so the best! You so best!
7 times combo.
Whew.
Okay, so we got 2 dudes over there, 1 dude there. Can I hit them through here? Nope. I can hit them when they come into this room. Shouldn't have brought a baton to a gunfight.
Absolutely.
Can I have a gun, please, that has ammo? It's gonna be outside the door, isn't it? Okay.
Nice.
That one
You
didn't
just
care.
knocked that man over.
Oh, yep. Oh, fuck!
Fuck!
Fuck. This game is, hey, you gotta get it done. If you cheese it to get it done, whatever.
Yeah.
Just like Dark Souls.
Just like Dark Souls.
Just like Sekiro. With that
Just
one
like Sekiro.
ledge that you can just keep jumping up. And that guy has to do a big animation to jump up it.
There are 2 bosses in Sekiro that you can trick into running off a cliff and they will just die instantly.
Amazing.
And one of those 2 bosses is the secret super boss of the game.
Oh my god. The Dark Lurker of Sekiro.
Yeah. Like, I beat that boss. It was really fucking hard. And like, I was like, man, I wonder how they do it in the speedrun. And I was so disappointed to learn. They just fucking make him jump off a cliff like he's fucking ceaseless discharge.
No gun.
No gun.
Okay, so we got 1 over there, 2 over there, 1 over there. Alright.
Without giving too much away, the secret boss in Sekiro is a problem because he's essentially a Dark Souls boss in Sekiro.
Oh no. You can't always parry a Dark Souls boss.
Yeah, you really can't. Oh, that's straight bullet.
They're
he's
only
not
knocked
dead.
down. Yeah!
Yeah!
Woo!
Good job.
Fuck that window. That's fun.
That alerts enemies, unsurprisingly.
Oh yeah. I have a friend. Nah, I'm just gonna shoot him and then retreat back into the elevator.
Yep. Richard Gordon!
Oh, they got me! They arrested me!
Oh, look at that guy! Yeah, he clipped through the bonds! Go, Commissioner Gordon. I didn't realize he could clip through walls. Oh, fuck.
Christian Gordon can take fucking 16 bullets!
Crazy. Oh, oh. Oh.
Oh, they fell over! I love their big square mouths.
Ma.
Perfect. No one had a thing. I got scared!
It's a scary level.
wonder if I use the more guns level, more guns helmet, or more guns mask on this level.
Or extra ammo.
Oh yeah.
Probably wouldn't be bad.
Yeah, I very much meant more guns as a joke.
Yeah, okay. Oh!
Damn.
Alright. You got this, I believe in you.
Yep. Just keep moving. Nope. No, I missed him. This level is a little frustrating. That's kind of what I remember about the back half of this game.
Yeah.
It gets hard.
It does get quite hard. Which, like, you know, I've been kind of dancing around the subject of Hotline Miami 2, which is a game I think has quite many faults. And one of those faults is primarily how, essentially, they took the difficulty curve of this game and just continued, like, level 1 of Hotline Miami 2 is basically continuing precisely from where Hotline Miami 1 ends.
Yeah.
And the levels just keep getting harder. Which, you know... It's mainly that, you know, the really hard levels in this game want you to play them in a very specific way, and aren't as conducive to multiple playstyles like the earlier levels of the game are. And, like, I feel like that's ultimately, like, you know, the biggest issue with Hotline Miami 2 more than anything else is how the Hotline Miami team perceived, you know, there was one right way to play Hotline Miami, and that, you know, as you played the game, you'd learn more, you know, you become closer and closer to that ideal, versus, you know, how some people liked that there were multiple ways to play through this game.
Yeah. So like Doom Eternal.
Yeah. Funny that. Thank you for the pets.
Oh, we got zapped. What?
Damn.
Bastard.
What a bastard.
Hey! If you take a shotgun blast, you're not allowed to use the taser. That's a new rule. New rule I'm instituting. Me, Commissioner Cass. Just lay down, lads.
Yeah, got you, Tendo. Like, you know, because the nature of this game is that you have, you know, only one hit point, they do kind of, you know, have to narrow the way the levels can be designed as if they wanted to make them harder. I think it's, you know, not an inherent flaw of the game itself, but more just the approach they took to designing levels in the latter half of the game, and also the entirety of Hotline Miami 2.
Yeah.
I've softened on Hotline Miami 2 over the years. I hated it when it came out. I really did not like it. I have more fond feelings towards it now, but I still prefer this game overall.
Yeah. I think this game just did so many things right that, like, when you're making a sequel, it's gonna be hard balancing, like, doing those things right again, but also doing new stuff.
Yeah.
Case in point, Dark Souls 2.
Yeah! Dark Souls 2 and Hotline Miami 2 came out in quite close proximity to each other, and they were both my most anticipated game at the time, both because I was like, oh man, I loved the first one. you know, I can't, you know, I don't mind if it's just more of the first game. I love the first game. I'll take more of the first game. And in both games, turns out that wasn't actually what I wanted either time. Turns out I didn't want more of Dark Souls 1 or more of Hotline Miami 1. I wanted a game that made me feel the way I played those games for the first time.
Yeah. 2014 was the year that burned Kian. What else came out in 2014? What was 2014's game of the year? I feel like it was Dragon Age Inquisition.
Was it, no, not, Man of War. That's not what it's called.
God of War?
No, the Lord of the Rings one.
Oh, War in the North?
No. The
Oh, Shadow of Mordor.
Shadow of Mordor. Yes,
Yeah.
that's the one.
God, 2014 was certainly a year in video games.
It sure was.
It was like the first year of next gen, right? Of Xbox One and PS4. And the 360 PS3 era ended on such a high note. Like, you had Last of Us, like Lols was talking about. Had GTA, GTA 5, which was like incredible that ran on an Xbox 360. Damn.
Yeah, Gotchitenda says Dark Souls 2 isn't like Dark Souls 1 though. You are absolutely correct. It was what I thought going into it. And ultimately I, like, more was disappointed that it was like Dark Souls 1, to me anyway. At the time I played Dark Souls 2 the first time. It was like Dark Souls 1 in all the ways that I didn't like about Dark Souls 1, and not enough of the ways that I did like it, if that makes sense. Like, you know, and hey, we've talked about this endlessly on the Dark Souls 2 streams. There's a lot of stuff I really appreciate that Dark Souls 2 did, and like, when Dark Souls 2 gets weird is when it's at its best, when it's weird and different, but the parts of it that are more in line with, like, Dark Souls and Demon Souls level design and boss encounter design is when I feel that game is at its weakest.
No!
Okay, we got this. Having a little powwow in the elevator. Oh!
Yeah, I'll take that full shotgun. Glad this guy didn't bother coming down. You're not allowed through there, you got a weapon. Yeah, this level's a little frustrating, but oh my god, this music. Yeah, I thought one of them wasn't down. Gotta be the gun, gotta be the gun.
Souls is truly a land of contrasts.
Oh!
Yeah!
Woo!
1 more 4!
Oh god. This really is like the Raid 2.
The Raid to the mysterious island.
The Raid 2, wrong number. Okay, boys, the bastard will be here any second now. It's time for us to show him what we're made of. Remember your training and play it safe. Follow protocol and we'll all make it out live. Okay, yep.
If you can hold right mouse to skip cutscenes, by the way.
Okay.
Or at least, that's something they added to the PS Vita versions of the game. I hope it's still the truth.
Wait, what the fuck?
Oh my god, that guy's... He's escaped. He's free.
I don't want to be a cop anymore. I'm gonna be a ghost. God, I hope I can shoot them. Fuck.
Uh-oh.
Hey, bud. Your friend is out. Yeah, thank you. Yes, I can hold right mouse down. Which is good, because that one isn't shoot. Okay. That was funny. That was the levity we needed to go back on this murder spree. We're getting quite close to the end of the game, right?
Yeah.
At least the end of the main game.
Yeah. I will also say, the quote-unquote post-game you were thinking of is a lot shorter than you remember it being.
Okay. No. What? Okay. Okay. Nice. Alright. Nobody wanted to follow me in. Oh. That's not what I wanted to do. That was the messiest shit in the world. Okay, 6 out of 6 rounds. So we got 1 there, 2 there, 3, 4, and then all the ones in the middle. I get. Oh shit! Yeah, happy with that.
That's good.
Thank God for the lock on. But only knocked him down. No! Don't close the door!
Oh, you fucker. Doing my job, sir. Close the door.
Play by the book. Okay, I think that's all of them in there. Yeah. There's 2 up there.
You got this, I believe you. Nice.
Oh!
Oh, he's so
I've only got 1 round.
Yes.
Okay. We're just gonna go out firing.
Yep.
No!
We fire? No!
Oh, okay, well we got a good strategy. This one at least feels more manageable than downstairs. I love when they throw themselves into the door. Makes my job so much easier. You gonna come down? Please? Whew. Oh! Oh, I just got the one in the middle, okay.
Whoops.
Go. Nice. Yeah, perfect.
Nice.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna deal with these 2 first. No! I thought I got both of them.
Damn.
My games need a taunt system, like in Devil May Cry. This is not the game for that. I appreciate the thought, sure, but it ain't this one.
You don't think you could use a button that says to all the enemies, "Hey, here I am"?
Yeah, it's called Any Weapon. Okay. You had air fryer fried chicken for dinner, and honestly, it's way better than you thought it would be. Yeah, air fryer is kind of wild. Oh!
Damn.
I don't like the way that guy like chews on his lower jaw.
This is a game where everybody is disgusting
Yeah.
to look at.
Okay. If it works, it works. You gonna get up?
It wakes,
Nope.
it wakes.
This is the gun room now. Also the blood
Yeah.
room.
Oh, Blood. I love that game.
Is that where the throwing the dynamite comes from?
Yeah.
So like this in context of stream.
Wait, forwarding this? Please. I think this does not deserve this.
Oh! I'm still locked on! Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. I fucking dare you. Thank you. Okay, so those ones in the middle dealt with. So now it's just one over there. One in there. Didn't see me come in. And oh, that's all of them. Nice.
Nice. Now grab that key.
Yep. Like air guitars, also. Gotta be shitting me. Why are you... Look, man. I'm sorry about your girl. It wasn't anything personal. I know you made it all the way here, but I think you're in for a disappointment. I don't really have any answers for you. Okay. Damn, that hurt. You know, maybe I have not be that different, you and I. You must have been getting those weird phone calls.
What?
I wish I had something to tell you, but I don't. The police seem to know more about this mess than I do. Probably have a file on the case around here somewhere. I'd ask you to spare my life, but you look like you made up your mind. Oh, hang on. This is very silly. Okay. Let's go get a case. Here it is. Chapter clear.
Nice.
Oh, there's the lightning hawk from... No, not the lightning hawk. It is the lightning hawk in Resident Evil 2. I was thinking of the submachine gun from Resident Evil 2, but you don't get that from the STARS office.
Yeah.
Yeah. You set the oil on fire? No.
Yeah, Lazar tells the truth. You don't have to kill Richter there. You can choose to let him live.
Oops.
Well, he did shoot your girlfriend.
Yeah, exactly.
But is that the canonical choice?
Ooh, canon.
Hey, when you were playing this game, is canon the thing you care a lot about?
This game?
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah!
There it is, the lightning hook.
Thank you for following. A pleasant trip.
Ash and Gabriel, thank you so much for the follow. Oh, we got 2 weapons. Sick.
Yeah.
Suspects claim to have been threatened into instructed to kill by messages on their phone calls traced to a club on South 86th Street. Ties to underground Russian mafia network, multiple accounts of illegal activity reported. Insufficient evidence for a warrant. Alright. Let's go.
So, Zach is,
Vengeance.
Vengeance. Zach is the mask for, if you are trying to go for high scores.
Yeah, I getcha.
Most of my A-pluses were with Zach.
Okay, 2 there. No. God, I'm glad we're not killing. We're not fighting people with who all have guns.
Yeah,
I'll take 2
I wonder
hits,
what's
whatever.
I wonder what's through that door on the left in that bottom floor.
We'll never know.
We'll never know. Yo, look at this monster truck.
That's sick. Whoa!
It's just like micro machines, except it's big macro machines.
Okay. There's one. Is that the last dude? Nice. Can I shoot you underneath the monster truck? No. Yeah,
It's a monster truck.
There's a lot of clearance.
What do you think? What do you think? This is some sort of first-person shooter where you can shoot under things or over things?
Oh, hell yeah. This song's good too.
Yeah.
Cass says every level of the game.
This song is very big, like, Snake Plissken vibes.
Oh, yeah.
Which, you know, is
I could-
ridiculous to say. Oh my god, you
Oh.
fucking exploded that man's head.
I could escape from New York in this.
Yeah.
To this. Abby says not to kill them while they're peeing, but it was very rude of them to kill my girlfriend, so... And to kill me. I love that.
What was
Funny
that
game maker.
noise?
Why am I leaking jam?
Like, I do genuinely wonder if the, like, whole grazing bullets thing is, like, if it's an intentional mechanic or not. Like, it has to be, right?
Yeah, like, you just got lucky.
Yeah.
It's to foreshadow you surviving a bullet at the end of the game.
At the end of the game, you mean?
The end of Act 2. Or Chapter
Yeah.
4 or whatever.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Nice.
You're gonna come in here with a baseball bat? You got very close, I shouldn't have made fun of you. Still one dude over there.
What a jerk.
Why aren't you hanging out with your friends and dying? There you go, you can die there. Just throw these weapons into the void. It's fine. Oh, they bounce back.
Bounce back.
No rounds. Here we go, 24 rounds. Look, man, I don't want no trouble. Yeah, the safe is open. Just take what you want and go. Look, I'm not the owner. He's not here. I just run the club. So let's be civil about this. Did you fall over? Alright, I'll give you his address. Just please don't hurt me, okay? So Northeast 114th place. Just let me go now, okay? Nah. Oh. There's a gun in the drawer. I can't take it.
I
Alright.
think you walk into him if you want to kill him.
Oh, yeah.
No?
There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Well,
Oh gosh, time to redeem Big Sippy. Alright, everyone. Get your water.
sippy.
Yum.
Glug, 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 glug.
I took a drink of water just before that Big Sippy and spilt it on my vest.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder what's in that left door. We'll never know.
Whoops.
We'll never know. Well, that was easy.
Yeah.
It was a walk in the park compared to the last level.
Christ, yeah. B.
B.
It's Oscar.
Oscar.
Ninja Star.
Ninja Star.
Final chapter. Showdown.
Showdown.
Don't be afraid of dying. I think extra ammo is going to be useful.
Pick one of your heart desires.
I mean, I think I'm going to have to go with George just to finish this.
Yeah.
Whoa. Whoa, they got the Lambo. Oh, yeah, just this lot. Easy.
Nope.
Well, I say easy, there's two people in there who have to be taken down with this shotgun that has 2 bullets.
You got this.
Yeah, I remember this level now. 1, 2. First try.
Nice. Good job.
Yeah, there's no extra weapon, but I will carry this just in case I can throw it. Pick up the trophy over there. Oh yeah, we fight the Pink Panthers.
Yep.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
Butterfingers.
Your choice of mask really doesn't matter in this level because it's
Yeah,
just this fight.
Yep. And who do we have here? You must be one of the assholes killing off my men. Doesn't look like you're here to chat. So why don't we get this over with? Ah, damn.
Those panthers.
Hey, it's the character from Hatred. Oh my god, what a pull.
His name is not important.
It's my favorite car. I like the little ones, like the smart cars. I
What a
can't
beetle.
drive. Because it turns into Bumblebee.
I mean, it's also a small car.
Whoa!
Leave it to me. This cool lady ninja.
Yeah. Whoop. Tommy was Not bad. I'm impressed. Wonder what gave you this thirst for blood. I've never seen anything quite like it. Now I want to see who's hiding behind that mask.
Who's kidding behind that mask?
Oh! Fuck!
Yeah. This is easily the worst boss in the game
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's so static. There's one right way to do it.
Yeah. Back half of the game.
Yep.
He's using guns, but those are illegal. Ah, this is before the 89 act of no guns in Florida. Well, if I let you crawl closer, then you can't, then I can get to him quicker. What the hell? Shit! I was hoping to get back in that spot.
Yeah. You need to. Okay. You want to take cover there and throw
Yep.
the throwing stars at
Yeah.
him is the idea.
Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't. Yeah. Oh well.
That's fine. You got this.
Oh shit!
Damn.
We got so close. Yep. Okay, get close to the cover. Oh! I took a hit, but it's fine.
It's fine.
I can see where this is going. I'll spare you the pleasure. Oh.
Fun fact: that bullet, if you are in the way, will kill you.
Perfect. Oh, these are scissors.
Oh right.
Don't run with them. Hello? Hello? What's going on down there? I'm trying to sleep. Is there anyone there? Can you hear me? Hello? Goddamn phones. I fucking hate these things. Click. Ah, so you're the one causing the ruckus. What's your business here? Actually, why don't we skip the details? I've done so many horrible things. Nothing seems to really matter anymore, does it? I'm not going anywhere, as you can see. Just go ahead and do whatever you came here to do.
He throws the Polaroid away.
Symbolism.
But what's on the Polaroid?
We did it!
We did it! Yeah!
Yeah! I forgot how long this game was. Well,
That's definitely the end of Hotline Miami.
yep.
There's no more.
We do it. Woof. This game's pretty good.
Yeah, it's good. Done. Hey, there's a reason why it was an indie darling.
Yeah.
We sure did hot all of the lines in Miami.
Hell yeah. Oh, hey, Alexandra, welcome. If you were talking in the chat, I missed it.
Music by Coconuts!
My coconuts. On Moon.
Noon.
Jasper Byrne.
Jasper Byrne, who developed Lone Survivor.
Oh.
Good horror game. El Huervo, who did the cover art for this game. The iconic art.
Yeah.
Seattle?
Seattle?
the entire...
Crane.
Crane.
Elliot Berlin. So many cities held for the music. Eric Sook.
Published by Devolver Digital. Graham Struthers. Nigel Lowry. Yep.
Yeah.
Man, so what the fuck was going on in this video game?
I've got a lot of questions right now. What I'd like are some answers, but I don't know if we're getting them.
That's a big ask, you know?
Am I safe to skip the credits?
I think so.
If I can.
If you can.
Yeah.
What?
there you go. Oh!
Part 5? What the?
Oh, that's good!
That's exactly what I wanted! Whoa.
Whoa.
Let's go.
You think I'm stupid, huh? I look stupid to you? I know you aren't telling me everything. You helped me get into this mess. You told me it would be exciting, didn't you? Well, I'm fucking bored. I'm done, man. I've had it. I want out. You're gonna tell me how. This stupid game's gonna end now, you hear me?
Alright, calm down, man. You don't realize how much trouble I'll be in. There's a guy hiding out at the Blue Dragon. Tiny Chinese restaurant downtown. He knows more. Just don't mention my name to anyone, okay? I'm as good as dead anyway. Poor Aubrey here.
Oh yeah, the pig mask.
Big mask, yeah.
Whoa!
Look at this dude, he's got a cool bike!
I gotta piss first.
Look at this biker dude.
Yeah. Am I missing something?
No? You're good.
Oh, yeah, I just had to keep pushing down. 16th chapter, safe house.
Safe house! Enemies are predictable.
I think the best thing we can do is just run in recklessly.
Yeah. Yeah, so the biker does not have a choice of masks. Instead, he has a butcher knife.
Mm-hmm.
And specifically, he has 3 butcher knives, so he can throw them. But once he throws all of his knives,
You're down to punch him.
you're down to just knife him. Well, I guess he has 4. You throw 3, and then you keep the last one to knife with.
Yeah. Oh, yes, there.
Yellow walls are, like, breakable. You can shoot through them.
Okay.
I don't know what the explanation is. They can't see through them, but you can shoot through them. Not that that's helpful to you now, because you can't use guns anymore,
Whoops.
but, you know.
Accidentally threw a knife.
That's fine. It got that guy.
Oh, can I go pick him up? Again?
If they hit the wall, yes.
Right.
If they hit a person, no.
Oh!
Also, unlike Jacket, Biker doesn't swap hands when using the butcher knife, so he always attacks from the same side.
Oh, interesting. Can you get his mask as an unlock? Does it do the same thing?
I remember thinking that that would be a really cool bonus thing to have in this game, but no. The thing is that in this game, they didn't consider what would happen if you played as a character who only had melee weapons, if you had to go against the enemies who could only be killed with guns.
Yeah.
Yeah. I desperately wish this game had virtual mode.
Damn.
If you could actually play as Virgil in Hotline Miami, it would be significantly unbalanced, but it would be very fun.
Yeah.
There's a game called Mr. Shifty, which is like very similar mechanically to Hotline Miami, but its main thing is you have like Nightcrawler style teleport dashing.
Ooh, sick. You're gonna like Katana Zero a lot, I think.
Yeah, I think I will. I look forward to it when I get all my PC woes sorted out.
I played it on Game Pass. I don't know if it's on 1 PC Game Pass or 2 still on Game Pass. So
I own it. So
okay, great.
That is not an issue.
Oh no!
Oh, so close. You got this.
Hey, do you see me? Yeah, you do.
Oh, those are giving us, giving us a hot tip
on a gun. It will fire the bullet stored within its chamber, expelling a lethal piece of metal towards the direction of which the gun is being aimed towards. Whoa!
You kind of read like the superintendent from Halo.
Crime doesn't pay.
Crime doesn't pay. Keep it clean.
I endeavor to be more like Virgil in all things. Oh, could you imagine if Halo 3 ODST had a Virgil mode? You just give shields to your friends.
Do you like this?
Answer my questions, okay? You made me skip a dialogue option. Who are the people leaving these messages? And don't even think about bullshitting me, okay? I won't hesitate to pull you apart if I have to.
That's all you want to know. Just don't hurt me. I can't tell you who's been calling the shots, but they're using the phone hum to sweep up their trails. I only helped them set it up at the station. You'll have to hack into their system to trace them. I went into hiding as soon as the job was finished. They seem to have some sort of political agenda.
No!
It scared the shit out of me. Whoa. I spent all my savings on getting this rat hole. That's all I have.
Chapter clear.
Chapter clear. Go-to bike. 62 bike.
Killings! A+, nice. And Rick.
I like
That's
how
a much nicer apartment.
Yeah, he's got a keytar.
He hasn't got his bath filled.
He's got zebra bed,
Boy shorts.
boy shorts.
A computer.
Whoa. Look at his fucking fancy cyan
Yeah.
tiger pelt.
And he has a toilet. You're right.
Toilet. Yep.
Yeah, that bed looks super comfy, Kath. I'd lay down in it. I'd have a little nap there. We have one new message. Hello, it's Mark from Miami Drop-Off. Looks like you missed your delivery last night. Got another parcel for you today. Please drop it off at Southwest 107th Place. Our clients will not tolerate further delays. Click.
Like, also, hey, there's more of those pink sheets up there.
Oh yeah. Thank you for subscribing to our newsletter. Appreciate your interest in our cause. America is a tune, it must be sung together. 50 blessings.
I'm beginning to think something's going on in this game.
Well, it's good that we're gonna get answers.
Yep. Can't wait for those answers. Fun and games.
Oh, I thought it said fung games, like mushrooms.
Fun games. It's an arcade.
Nice.
Neon lights blaring.
Get up, it's like jump you into mincemeat. Ah! I can't lock onto the gun one.
Oh no.
Shit. Well, no way, that worked out.
Nice.
So now we got 3 knives. Oh, piston.
Yep.
Coach Nintendo presumes this game's about the Cold War, but I feel the vibe I get from it is like these factions are being used as excuses to further somebody's personal gain. It's easy to blame American killings on Russians or Russian killings on Americans. There's something else going on here.
There's something else. They're bopping tunes.
Perfect. I understand everything now. Ah! Window! My greatest nemesis. Oh yeah, I can press space. Oh, somebody in the window. Don't worry about that. I'm sure it's fine. Just carry on your patrol.
Yep.
Oh.
You're getting answers, Mona.
Yeah. There's people in there. Okay. Can you tell this is the arcade level?
This is one of my favorite tracks in the game. It's a great shame that... Oh no. It's a great shame that the loop on it is very noticeable.
Yeah.
Compared to most of the other levels, where it's quite seamless.
Problem is, it would be better, but you have to put a quarter in each time.
Ooh. Good one.
Funny joke.
Funny joke.
It's the sound the biker makes when they die.
So, none of the characters in this game have names, which, you know, is interesting. And the fans basically came up with all the names that people use for these characters. You know, being people call the main guy Jacket because he wears a Letterman jacket.
Yeah.
And people alternatively call this guy either Biker because he's a biker, or Helmet because he wears a helmet.
Oh, nice. I really tried with that one.
Yeah. I remember in the early days of Hotline Miami fandom, I thought Jacket was a lame name, and I always preferred the name the Zookeeper.
He's here to steal the Quantum Gemerald!
Because he's got all the animals. That never took off, and everybody just calls him Jacket. And I've relented. Like, he's called Jacket in Payday, so you know.
That's as official as you're gonna get.
Yeah.
There's still a dog out there, right? What's the dog doing?
Oh,
there it is! There it is! Oh.
Oh, nice.
Oops. Oh no!
You got this.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, good job.
Nice.
You done it. You done did it.
His real name is Eggbird.
Big bird.
Thank you, Kath. Whew. Fun and games.
Fun and games.
A minus. I'll take it. It's
Yeah.
Brandon.
Brandon is a panther. He lets you run fast, really
Oh,
fast.
cool.
It's
Oh.
run faster than Graham. That is the preferred mask for speedrunning for
Right,
obvious reasons.
yeah. Makes sense. Sleepy.
You know, his bros are hanging out.
You have one new message. Hi, it's Jane. It was nice to see you again. How about another date tonight? Pick me up at Northeast 158th Street, around 9, okay? Put on one of those nice suits you've got. You're taking me somewhere fancy this evening. Click.
I think that's a lady in the toilet.
Yes, it is. You can see her, like, legs.
Yeah.
Or you can see her legs squirming. Yeah, she's, like, swinging them.
Yeah. Ah, relatable. I always do that on the toilet.
Insights. 18th chapter. Prank call.
Rank call.
Hee-hoo, hee-hoo. Oh, it's phone home.
Phone home. We're back here. Back at it again.
Oh, I forgot about someone. Non-canon.
These people are just employees. They ain't doing nothing.
Too bad.
Damn.
Security! Security! Look, sir, please don't kill me. Please, I'll do anything. Cool. Good for you. It's Hacker Man. Interesting. North 87th place, huh? So that's where you've been hiding. Oh, fuck.
Uh-oh.
He's wearing the chicken mask.
Yeah, the canonical mask. Get out of here if you don't want to die. Right, so this boss was really hard last time, so it's gonna be tricky.
You had your chance. Nice, nailed it.
Easy.
I love unreliable narrators.
What do you mean? What do you mean, Gosh Tender? what was incompatible about that version of events than the previous one?
Problem is, if you wear the chicken mask, you're gonna fucking die. You dweeb. You have one new message. It's Ben from Miami Funeral Parlor. I'm just calling to tell you we have the tombstone you ordered done and ready to be delivered. With a little luck, you should be getting it before the weekend. Click. Ooh.
Vaguely threatening.
Yeah. I don't want to be buried in Miami. Alright, resolution. 1920 by 1080p, please.
You have 3 throwing knives. Good tip.
Good tip. Oh, it's this dude. Oh!
Yeah.
Get back here.
Oh,
Oh, they have
what's through that left door?
What's this? Looks like I need a password to access this computer.
If only you had a password.
Yeah. So is this the trending shit?
Yeah, that is. Yeah. We could just watch a video if you don't want to.
Yeah, I think that's the best idea.
Yeah.
Boop, 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 boop. What's going on down here? Who are you people? Oh!
You have dialogue options.
Whoa! Who are you people? You don't know?
You don't know?
That's pathetic. Thought you had us figured out by now. Make a guess, asshole. Not that it makes any difference now, does it? You're the phone guys? What a stupid question. You really need to ask? Does it look like you to you, asshole? You don't know anything, do you? You think this is a game? Don't you? You mean you haven't enjoyed it? That's a shame. Why are you killing people? We haven't killed people, you have. They were all scum anyway, weren't they? You think they deserve to live? Do you? Any last words? How about fuck you? Yeah, fuck you. Get out of here.
You go back down there real quick.
Whoop.
There's a mask you can get in that room.
Nope.
Oh no. Okay, never mind. Don't worry about it.
This game's gonna be uninstalled as soon as the stream is done.
Yeah, we did it!
Hey!
Hotline Miami,
I
baby!
hope you enjoyed it. Was it a little fucking game to you? I love pixel art motorbike races. Woo!
So, this is, I think, the element of the game that has soured the most for me, in perspective of like having multiple years from this game having been.
Yeah.
Is that so? Like, okay, all right. So, gaming discourse when it went back in 2012, everybody was obsessed with BioShock. And how BioShock was like, whoa, what if you do bad things in video games? Isn't that crazy? And, BioShock's a great game, don't get me wrong. But man, like, we really, like, as the medium kind of stalled on making any further points narratively on any meaningful ways for a long time after BioShock. And in a lot of ways, this game was kind of a response to that sort of line of thinking. And ultimately, Hotline Miami's answer was, yeah, it's a video game, you enjoyed it, you had a fun time killing a bunch of people. And I don't think it's a bad thing to represent in your video game, because ultimately, hey, Hotline Miami is a ton of fun. It's a great game to play. I spent like 50 hours playing this very short game that you beat in 4 hours. Like replaying it over and over for high scores. Like, I have a lot of fond memories of this game. But like, I don't know. I feel like ultimately this game was always like kind of suggesting it was some deeper takedown of the games industry and games narrative than it ultimately was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can definitely see that. Especially with the characters at the end being like, just fuck you.
Yep.
Like, that's very, this is a point about society in 2012.
Yeah, well, so the janitors are very distinctly based on Dennis and Jonathan,
Right.
the creators of the game. To say it had no story is not quite true. There is a specific story you can piece together if you're like paying attention to everything. Basically, well, something bad happened to Jacket. We don't know precisely what based on the events of this game, but he had a bad breakup, and his buddy, who people call Beard, because again, the Hotline Miami fan base is very good at naming characters, was trying to help him out. And at some point, Beard died, and then Jacket did a bunch of murder for 50 blessings.
Basically.
There's a lot more going on if you play Hotline Miami 2. It gets very complicated.
Yeah.
It gets incredibly complicated, actually. There's almost too much story in Hotline Miami 2.
Yeah.
But when did Jacket die? You see, he didn't, is the thing.
Yeah.
There's a big thing about unreliable narrators, and neither Jacket nor Biker's retelling of the events is meant to be actually what happened.
Exactly, yeah. Because there's basically not two people sitting around controlling everything. Like, there is in terms of the game, but my reading of it is, like, that's just Biker looking for an answer.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't go into 50 Blessings, it doesn't go into the whole American-Russian thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one's ever really gone. You could pull up that video of the
Yes.
true ending alternate dialogue. Warning: if you are expecting this true ending to give you answers, it won't. Just giving you that disclaimer right now.
Yep. Exit game.
Bye.
And then boot up Chrome. you know, boot it up like it's like I gotta dust it off.
Boop, boop, boop.
And then fit it to the screen.
And
720p is the best we're gonna get.
can you
Yeah,
screen
I can
share it for me?
Screen share it for you.
Yeah, cool.
There you go.
So yeah, as we alluded to before, if you collect all the puzzle pieces that were hidden, these little pink pixels that were in the game, you get a bunch of puzzle pieces. And then you can assemble them in the options screen.
Oh my god. Puzzle!
And basically, you have to work out, you spell, I was born in the USA.
Oh. Got something to do in 1989?
Man.
Hacker man.
Hacker man.
What's this? Looks like I need a password to access this computer. Let's try something. Ah, there we go. I see, so that's your game, huh? I'm getting big, like, Popico vibes. I see. I
I
understand.
see, I
completely.
understand now. Doesn't understand.
It's your base of operations, huh? Oh my fucking god, this is fast. Hang on.
Oop.
This is your base of operations, huh? Infiltrating the enemy. How clever of you. You're the asshole from Phone Home last night. What do you want? I looked through your computer upstairs, and I thought we should have a little talk about your line of work. You don't know shit. Our system is password protected. No one knows the password but the two of us. I was born in the USA? How the hell did you figure that out? Just say I used a little magic. Oh my god, this is so fast. So let me get this straight. You're nationalist scumbags. You threaten your members into doing your dirty work, and this whole thing is a two-man operation? You say that together with... Blah.
We like to call ourselves patriots. Guns of the patriots.
We volunteered to conduct this little experiment by ourselves, and I can assure you we're just the tip of the iceberg. We're setting up operations all over the country. How'd you come up with this crazy scheme? Crazy? What you need to realize is that all you gotta do to get people to do what you want them to do is to make them think there'll be consequences if they don't. It's a principle our whole society is built upon, but it's okay to threaten people. Oh my fucking god.
Into killing each other?
Okay to threaten people into killing each other? Wake up, man. Don't you see this is what the country's about? Whatever. I don't fucking care.
Country at war, 50 blessings is a foundation for patriots.
Yeah! Hallelujah.
Guns of the patriots. Our
Members
members
must
must fill out a form in which they state that they're willing to die for the sake of our nation.
Wow. You might remember this. You remember too, right? You expect to topple the Russo-American coalition using methods like this?
Oh.
Oh, don't you worry about that. We'll have this country back on its feet soon enough. Give us 5 years and you'll see what we're capable of. Off. Sorry.
Off.
Sorry.
Gotta respect the vision here.
This is just the first step. You'll understand in time. Got some very powerful people on our side. You know what? I think I've heard enough now. I have no interest in politics. You people have wasted enough of my time already. Chapter clear.
Yeah.
It's an also,
Yeah, so see, I got
history.
you, Tendo. You called it. It is an alternate history Cold War
Wow.
where Russia dropped a nuke on America and then has a large what's it? They've basically occupied America.
Yeah, yeah. Damn, I didn't know about that true ending. You got it, gotcha, Tendo. Oof.
Yep.
Ooh, Hotline Miami 1 story summary in 19 minutes.
Wow.
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 It's the two people at the end just saying "fuck you" over and over again.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck.
Oh. Well,
Well.
not a fuck you to everyone who watched. A thank you, in fact.
Yeah.
That was nice and smooth. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming, everyone. That was a lot of fun. I'm very surprised we got through it in one stream.
I am not surprised. As somebody who knows this game very intimately, I figured you would. Yeah. So like I said, I remember being like, oh man, this jacket. You beat the jacket half the game, and then the biker bit happens. And I'm like, oh my god, so much more. And I remembered it being way longer. And then it's only actually 2 levels and then 2 cutscenes.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, but yes, thank you very much for coming, everyone. This has been a lot of fun. Fingers crossed, if Kian's computer is fixed by Monday, we'll be playing Metal Gear Solid 3. We're going to be starting that, so you've got no excuse not to come along. It's a
What a
prequel,
thrill.
it's set before all the other games, so you've got no excuse. This is the one that's going to explain everything.
Everything will make sense.
Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Answers. Yeah, Snake Eater. Alright, cool. Well,
It is indeed a thrill.
thank you for joining me, Kian. Your insight has been unmatched, as always.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I'll be back on Monday, and then Wednesday, and then Friday. And every Monday, Wednesday, Friday after that. I'm back, baby! And I'll make a proper stream schedule this time.
Whoa!
Alright, have a nice night, everyone. Let's find
Night.
someone to raid. I said goodbye too early.
You
Whoopsie.
fool.
Dick hosted us earlier. We should go raid him.
Good dick.
Yeah. Alright, cool. Well, like I said, I'll be back on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. If you want more of me, I'm in the Discord. My Discord.
There's a YouTube channel if you want to watch VODs.
Ooh, good shout, yeah. And I've got a coffee link if you feel like donating. But also, if you want to save your donations, I will be playing Elden Ring come the day it comes out, because that is
When it comes out.
That day, the 25th, is my streamiversary, the 1 year I'll have been streaming for, so I'm going to be doing a big subathon for that. It'll be in the evening to give Kian a chance to play it first.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm hoping to use my network test knowledge to coast through the early game.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Alright, cool. Raid time. Okay. Have a nice night, everyone. Bye!